Hello, everybody.
Oh shit, I'm talking about what's up, y'all. I'm on mute. Hey everybody, what's up, love? What's up, Lab Podcast?
Robin, aka Robin, aka Becky with the good heel.
Period. Hey Maya K. Corray. Good lord. Tam Tam.
Oh,
Hey Bookie. You know I botch these names. I don't know why you give me this job to do.
cause you don't want to do the other job. Hold on. Hey, my Cray. Twin, y'all gotta excuse Twin. Y'all gotta excuse her, honey. Ow, ow. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't feel good. Hold on, y'all. Twin, okay, I'll
Nah,
take over this job.
excuse my twin. How about that? No.
I'll take over this job for you, Bookie. But hold on.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Lena. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Love. Hey, Mike Craig. Hey, Saber Child Killer Pello. Hey, Mimi, the one and only. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Stacy S. I'll fuck around, find out. Okay. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Janika. Hey, Diane. Hey, Tammy. Oh, look, love, laughing. Let me see. Hey, Tibby, Polly Princess. Hey, Lita. I think I said Lita already. Hey, Shanza. Hey, Linda. Hey, Kiss My Southern Grits. Hey, Heather Ann. Hey, Glam. Sandy the Fat. Pretty Pre, also known as Beautiful Pre. Hey, Boo. Let me see. Hey, Crystal Young. Hey, Jay Bird. Hey, Two T's. Latisa. Toxic T. Madams. Gwen. Chris, Mary, Mandy, hold on, you know I'm kind of sick. Roxanne, Chrissy, Pretty Key, FBI, Lyric, thank you for the $5 super chat. She said, I love y'all. We love you too, Bookie Butt. Let me see. Chrissy, Messy, Mandy, Colette, Roberta. Let me see. Tina. Karen, Mika, hit that thumbs up. That's right, Lyric. Tell them hit that thumbs up as they come on in. Hit and make sure you guys turn on your notifications, guys. Hey, Heather Ann, she said 10 more minutes of her workday. Girl, I play hooky today and I play a hooky tomorrow because I cannot go out in this cold with the way that I'm feeling, guys. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sheena. Hey, Butterfly. Mrs. Aquarius. A Glam said, hey, y'all. Please like and share the live. That's right. FBI. Oh, let me see. Love said, I'm so stressed out today. My 12-year-old is acting stupid. Girl, they get the acting stupid. And when they get the acting stupid, you get the acting stupider. And I know that's not a
Oh,
word, but you get the acting stupider on them, okay?
baby, I'm in the same boat, baby. We gonna pray for us, okay? We gonna pray for us with boy moms that's 12 at that.
Girl, boy moms of just boy moms, period. Okay, get them
Period.
pregnant.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
and
feminine
Connie.
fierce.
Look, twin. That's why we the twins. Connie says hello to everyone in the chat. I'm driving, so I can't tell everyone individually, hey. But hey, y'all. Yes, we know how that can go. Cause let me tell y'all something. Connie live be so packed. I be trying to say hey to everybody. I gotta be like, hey, everybody, I love y'all. Cause it just be so many of y'all. And I don't be wanting
No,
to miss
for
not
real.
one name. I be feeling
So,
bad if I miss one name. So I gotta be like, hey, everybody, I love y'all.
no, for real. So don't think somebody we ignoring y'all or anything. It be so many.
Yes, it be so many of y'all because I know Connie be having like 500-600 people over there, and I don't be and I when it's a smaller live, it's a little bit easier. Like ours, a little bit easier. But in Connie's, guys, it is so hard to get everybody name without feeling like you missed somebody name and you don't want anyone to feel disrespected. Hey, Doodle Pants. Let me see. FBI said
Doodle
I woke up
pants.
with
Doodle
something today.
pants.
Mm,
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Doodle
what you
Pants
say?
in here. Doodle in there. Hey FBI said I woke up with something today. I hate being sick. Me too. Let me tell you, and it never fails. Every time work pick up, I get this. Okay, it never ever fails. Tanya Butterfly George says, "Hey ladies,
Hello,
Miss
baby.
Tony." Oh, Twin, what's that noise in your background?
Your niece, Taji. They can still hear you. Taji, use your inside voice, please.
I just said that today. Robin made a post. She said, "What's something that you say at work without saying what you work for?" I said it was walking feet, use your insider voice, sneeze in your sleeve, and keep your hands to yourself or something like that. I just said that today. Use your insider voice, Taji. Miss Toby said, "Hey, ladies in chat, I'm a new subby." Jay Bird said, "Hey, everyone, I'm at work, so I have to say hi to all at one time, but I'm listening. As long as you hear Jay Bird, we appreciate y'all coming in." Phoenix, Sheena, everybody, and at the end, everybody. I hope I didn't miss nobody, Manzi. But hey, everybody, y'all, let's get into this, right? Because hey, Teresa, I've been itching to talk about this shit, right? Ever since last night, right? I've been itching to like just to say, my little our pieces on this because these streets have been wild. But first, let's get into the twisted thisters. And
No, for real. May love to feed us.
right. Let's get into the twisted. Okay. Now, I wanted to start with I want to start with Kat, right? So when Kat went live the other day, that's when we were live. And Twin was being nosy. Remember because Twin was reading super chats from her live,
I read.
y'all? Right.
I was manifesting.
She
I was
was
manifesting that super chat.
right. Twin was like, "Thank you, Ina." She was like, "Oh shit, Twin."
That ain't our life.
Right.
Oh my god, I play too much.
Exactly. She always doing something, y'all. So in the process, okay, Cat didn't say nothing bad, right? So I told Twin, I was like, when we got off alive and I was talking to Twin, I said, Twin, I said the thing that is an issue that I feel like is gonna be an issue with me is with Cat saying hey Simran, baby. It's with Ophelia, Virginia. Look at me. I'm getting into the comment. I see all y'all names and I'm still calling out y'all names. I just love y'all so much. Hey CP. Where is Slick P? Where is my baby? Where is my baby? My man. Hold on. Every time I see Slick P, I know I got CP. You know I gotta shout out Slick P. Right? So Slick P, if you ain't in here, I still said hi to you in the beginning. My man. Right? So
Period.
all right. So, okay. I told Twin that what I did feel like was going to be an issue was when Kat said that she's never had, like had to deal with CPS and stuff like that. And maybe that's also, you know, having some kind of impact on her decision, right? It could have been
Hmm.
taken that way. And also when she said
About
that
the
before she
CPS coming.
moved,
Yeah, she ain't
her,
had
yes,
she ain't had CPS in her life until she came back to
yes,
Mayhouse.
and that they're still not in her life, but just with them coming to the house. Because when they come to the house, even if you're not getting a case, even if you wasn't mentioned, they still want to know all the minors that are in the house, right? You could,
Hmm.
and it probably works out for them because they go, no, she's just with her mom, but we're living as separate households. You know what I'm saying? But even though they're here under one roof, which does happen, okay? So, she was also saying that that before she moved to Texas, Twin, stay up on the comments for me, okay, boo? She was
I'm on
also
the bro.
saying that. Okay, she was also saying that before she came to Texas, that a lot of other content creators wanted to collab. She was like, but when she got to Texas, a lot of people no longer wanted to collab. So she was saying that I don't know if it's because of who I'm around or if people are talking and that's why nobody wants to collab. So when I spoke to Twin, I was like, Twin, maybe that is that can be misconstrued by Maybay. But other than that, Kat does what she usually do. Kat don't throw Maybay under the bus. She like I don't like the girl, but I don't like Kitty Litter. And I don't like her for my own reasons, right? With shit that has happened with her and my friend in the past, Chalet, right? Which that doesn't even matter because Chalet don't give a fuck. But once you tell your friend, it's like, oh, I don't like that bitch. Hey, Mimi. Thank you for the super chat. Mimi said twins Connie and Tibby be having May turning red for real. Grapefruit motherfucking red. Okay. So she was like, that she really didn't say nothing to me. Like it was just like you could tell once again, Kat is over there facing depression. She's over there facing other things. You know, she's lazy. She don't want to work. It's so many things going on in her head over there. And I'm sure that when you're living in a house that's as chaotic as that is, everything that she's already battling in her head can't be sorted out
Mm-hmm.
because every time you turn around, you know, it's a thousand issues with Maybay in the household, right? So that can't be an easy thing. But once again, no slack to Maybay, nothing, you know, because Maybay, once again, I see it two ways. I see it as maybe you called her there, you said, you know, hey, come help me. Kat came and helped you. You guys should have been helping each other. Um, because she could have stayed right where she was, right? You guys should have, you know, been
Mm-hmm.
helping each other in the process, but she came there, and now it's like, you know, as May pointed out, it's issues, and it's not so much issues with her, it's issues with everybody else in the house. Which maybe is like, I didn't know that there was issues and people didn't want to live together because of whatever. But my thing is, how do you not know? You're the head of the household. How do you not know that these issues are going on in your household right under your head, right under your nose? But once again, this is Maybay. She's so busy trying to find a poly princess. She's so busy flying that sick coochie from state to state. You understand what I'm saying? Like she
Mm-hmm.
don't care really what's going on because she has so many of her own issues. But once again, Kat, this is what happened when you're being lazy and you're dependent upon another adult.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens. Like, so I kind of feel two ways about it because I feel like Kat is being lazy, she's being a bum. I don't really feel like this necessarily is Maybay's fault, right? Now the conversation yesterday, I do feel like it's Maybay's fault. The conversation yesterday and the day before, I feel like that's Maybay's fault, and I think that that's a lot of what we see with Maybay. Is that the situation at hand may not be your fault, right? Because Kat is grown. Kat should have did what she had to do. You guys have, you know, you put her on in the beginning to this internet shit, to this content shit. She could have taken it and ran away with it and ran off with it and made money just as well as anybody else was making money. So I don't feel like maybe led her astray in that instance, right? But where I do feel like maybe led her astray is with that conversation that happened the other night. Once again, that should have been a conversation that should have been held behind the scenes.
Every time. Every time.
I
But
don't think that. Yes,
this
go ahead,
proves
baby.
my point. This proves my point and why I say she's childish because how don't you know it's friction in the home with others? You know what I'm saying? This is your home. You know what I'm saying? This is your castle. You're the ringleader around here. How come you don't know what's going on with everybody? But once again, I said that before in the past that they nobody likes each other. Kat didn't really like Tati. They fell out because of what they fell out for. Tati don't really like her mama. Kat don't really like May. May don't really like Kat. And the reason that May called Kat back was to originally help her. And like May said, okay, she helped me until she couldn't no more. And now you ready to just like, okay, stick to your day of moving out. May don't handle nothing adult wise. I blame May because she causes all of this, meaning she wheels everybody in, and then when she have no more use for them, she kick them to the curb and remind you of what she did for you to help you. Childish.
And you don't want to know why. And twin, that's a good point that you have. But you know why I don't blame May? Only thing that I blame May for is the conversation and for her not knowing what was really going on in her household. But I believe that she knew and she just didn't give a fuck because nobody brought it to her. So she was gonna continue to play dumb and just deal with her issues. Like, okay, they all
Exactly.
grown. They gonna deal with their shit. But why I
Hmm.
don't blame her is because how many times are we gonna have grown people come into the situation, come into the fold, right? After what she has done, she has betrayed you before. Excuse me, guys. Not only has she betrayed you, she has got up here and straight up dogged your name, right? Straight up dogged you as a friend. She dogged you as a mom. She made it be known that you don't cook, you don't clean. You understand what I'm saying? Like basically, like the girls are raising themselves and you're just there as the adult in the home. You understand? She made it seem like all this. She dogged your hygiene, right? She dogged you out and made it seem as if you were so filthy, but you were able to put your lips on her, but she couldn't put her lips on you. Like she made it seem as if you was trying to like when you and Ivan was down there smoking bud, like you was trying to get Ivan again to yourself, like you was pushing up on him in those instances, like you did like so how why sign up again? And once again, you not only signed up by yourself, you choose to sign up and go in there with your daughters, right? Because I don't give a fuck. That conversation yesterday with the way that Maybay was acting. First of all, you can't tell me that them girls don't know what's going on. Them girls know what's going on because y'all are sharing a fucking room. So them girls know what the fuck is going on. And more so when Maybay standing there like, yeah, they said you were a bum. The people in the comments, that wasn't me. They said you were a bum and a user. Cat,
Mind
at
y'all,
one point.
when they
Mhm,
said it to her, because this is how Maybay play on people top. She felt how she felt. That's why she responded to the so-called people in the comments and not necessarily Cat. This is how you
mhm,
feel, May, overall
mhm,
about Cat.
mhm,
You try to throw in there, oh, my sister isn't a bum. Like, when people telling her about her fucking kids, my kids are great. She try to fake stick up for them at the same time, throw shade at a motherfucker, because you was throwing shade
mhm,
at Cat when you said that a motherfucker can get a job in one day. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like,
mhm,
yeah, Cat, you could possibly get up and walk into wherever there's a hiring sign and possibly get a job, but you're choosing not to. That you're choosing not to, and that's your problem. What blew me with Cat yesterday was when she was like, this stuff, everything is just so stressful. I mean, well, it's not stressful. Yeah, because you're an adult. You're an adult. These are the adult things you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be dependent on somebody else in their family and their household. You shouldn't
mhm,
say adulting is stressful, yes, but this is a part of life. This is a part of milestones in your life that you're supposed to take. It do come with a little stress, but as an adult and as a single mom, you supposed to be thriving for them little girls. Point blank, period. You telling
right.
us that your kids never went without a roof over their head and never went without food in their mouth. That's all fine and dandy, but once again, we're talking about preteens, right? We're talking about
Mhm.
preteen little girls that are looking up to you and whoever you surround them with as an example. And it's not
And not
showing
only
it.
that, this is the time where they should be being social. They should be cheerleading. They should be going to the movies with their little friends. They should be like, just doing things with their little friends, and having the extra funds to do so. Like, so when you're not working, you have to remember that when you're not working, that stunts the things that they can do. Because right now, it's not like when we were younger and you can go and do things for cheap or you can go and do things for free. Everything costs. And
Mm-hmm.
the prices is up for everything. So if you're not working and you're the adult that has to give them these funds, that's taken away from what they can do. They're not able to live their life because they're inside with you because you don't have the funds to make them do that. So they're inside with you scrolling, um, social media, and you can't tell me they're not coming across these things. Like save that shit for the same person who believes that you can't get up and get no job. But you said you don't want to wipe ass. You was like, I don't want to wipe ass. You was like, I don't want to work with people. Somebody was like, oh well, you love to do makeup. Won't you go inside the mall and be a makeup lady? Go to Mac, go to Ulta, go to Sephora. Oh no, I don't want to do people makeup. She don't want to do shit. So guys,
She don't want to do nothing but sit in front of that computer and hope that it fall in her lap, a viral moment. Because she also said that she mentioned how she feel like one of her videos or something on TikTok is going viral or something like that. Her viral moment is coming. Like you're, and then and again, I hate when people use God as a genie. He's not a genie. He's a miracle worker, yes, but that takes you to do the work as well. You know what
yo,
I'm saying?
y'all get
Like,
on my. Hold on, twin. They get on my fucking nerve. Alyssa says she don't cook, she don't clean, and she smell like onion rings. You know what?
She probably do. It look like it, don't it?
Y'all start too fucking much. Y'all do too fucking much. Thank you, Mimi, the only one for that super chat. She said Connie is from the South. May you grew up in Cali, making sense. May and everybody else on that panel. And I try to leave everybody else out because I ain't really got no smoke with them. But y'all all, it's not everybody dumber than a fifth grader. Because how the fuck y'all don't know that South Carolina is down motherfucking
It's
South? Like y'all bitches,
it
shut the
like
fuck up.
Connie said.
And May, you sitting
The
up there
clue.
with a fucking and May, you sitting up there with a fucking with a map on your motherfucking pelvis. And you don't I need you to go get the globe and I need you bitches to have group study. Instead in Discord, instead of y'all passing around bitches pictures and saying smash your passion, who look good or who not, and y'all sending people the motherfuckers addresses. I need y'all motherfuckers to sit in the fucking circle and have a geography class because all you bitches is fucking stupid.
No, for real. That shit was I caught a fucking headache listening to them go back and forth. No, it's not the South. It's not the South. Isn't she like in North Carolina? North Carolina is not the South. If South Carolina is the South, bitch, North Carolina the South. It's not too
They
far
said
off.
no, that's northern. That's more northern. No, you dumb bitch. It's South Kakalaki and North Kakalaki, you motherfuckers. Okay? You bitches are dumb.
Oh my
You
God, they are.
bitches, I need y'all not to talk about nobody ever again. I need y'all, literally, I need y'all to sit in a circle and I need you bitches to pull out the books and educate your fucking selves. And made it and know until she was in the back Googling it all silently. Oh no, it is, because she, she hate to be wrong and sound dumb. Bitch, you dummy. What Precious mother said? You's a dummy,
You
bitch.
dummy bitch. Okay.
The
No,
fuck?
because they really be over there. They be trying it, but that's why it's so dry. That's why she keep getting everything she get. What really took me out was when she was listening to Connie read Alyssa message, right? And the hesitation and the silence in her response. You know what I'm saying? You even told on yourself in that moment, I couldn't control you, which meaning you wanted to control her. You had a little bit of control over her because in the beginning you was liking her. She was having your son's baby. Like you like to get in your kids' relationship stuff because once again
Can
you
we
lived
hold
through
on
them.
to that for a minute? Can we hold
Go
on
ahead.
to Alyssa and Maybay
Mm-hmm.
for a minute? Because that's a whole nother segment. Because we got a lot to talk about with that. Because Maybay is fucking disgusting. And no, fuck that. We gonna stand for Alyssa. Fuck out of here. Hey Eureka. Hey baby. Hey Colette. Let me tell y'all something. Let's get back to the Twisted Sisters, right? Because we ain't gonna be on them for too much longer, right? They both standing up there like two dummies now on TikTok trying to sell merch, right? And Kat looks so fucking uncomfortable. She keep trying to hide that motherfucking tire around her stomach, right? She looks so motherfucking uncomfortable. Maybe trying to make it seem like, yeah, everything is cool, everything is cool, everything is cool. And they both look fucking stupid as fuck. The Kat is like, maybe like, oh, can y'all please click that link and get something from the car? And Kat like, yeah, because I ain't got one sale yet. I ain't got one because nobody fucking likes you. Your personality is fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Your personality is fucking trash. But what I could say on the upside is that it looked like her girls gained all the personality because they look like first of all, they are two beautiful little girls and they look like they have all the personality. Like I've been enjoying watching her daughter, do the little TikTok videos. I actually think that she's gonna come off better than Maybay if she continues to do it with her daughter because her daughter has that personality, and they're not just standing up there twerking their, of course, twerking their butt like Maybay, like here, yeah, TikTok did it again. Like they're actually making little infomercials, and it's cute. So I think that I think that they're doing good. I think that they'll do good if she sticks at it, right? So maybe the personality just skipped her and went all to her babies. And if so, that's a good thing because the girls are awesome. That's what I will say is that regardless of what hiccups she may have, I do think that she raised two awesome girls because from what I see, they do seem to be awesome. And I'm gonna be real. Even if I don't like you, I'm gonna just be real about that. I think the girls are awesome from what I see, right? They seem to be mannerable. They seem to, they just seem to really be awesome. And that's a cool thing. So, but I just can't get the fact that she don't want to work to provide more of a stable home for them and more stability and more of your wants and your needs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just dull to me. So and even Cat last night, guys. So how long do you think it would be? Let's have a little poll, right, guys? How long do you think it's gonna be before some shit pop off? Do you think that Cat's ever gonna leave? Yay or nay? That's the
Yeah,
first
Cat's
one.
leaving. She has to leave. She ain't got no choice but
Okay.
to leave.
And when Cat leaves, do you think that Maybay gonna start some shit? Because it seems like Maybay already ready to start some shit. Once again, that conversation just wasn't a conversation. I'm gonna if a bitch think that she gonna bait me into talking about my twin up here, I don't give a fuck if I'm mad at my twin. I don't give a fuck if my twin blindsided me. I don't give a fuck if whatever. If a bitch think that she gonna bait me into talking about bad about my twin up here, bitch, that did the whole live gonna be shut the fuck down. Y'all gonna be like, what happened? I'm gonna drop a bitch on her head up here. We not even gonna have no live up here. We're not going live. We
Period.
got well, we're gonna continue to go live. Don't get it twisted. But in the moment, I'm ending it right then and there. We're not having a fucking conversation about my motherfucking twin on this live.
Simple. I think she's gonna hold out. May is gonna hold out as much as she can, but once again, everything is content for May. So if it's a dry spell during the time that Cat is gone, something is gonna kick off. Something is because again, as May displayed for us yesterday, she goes off of what the commenters say instead of doing the research herself. Both of them sitting up there going back and forth with each other, trying to have each other back, right? Pretending to have each other back while they both feeling a type of way about each other. Kat is feeling a way because okay, the situation didn't work out with me moving to Shorty crib. So I came here to stay. What did I tell you, twin? I told you May was upset that her son was leaving. That means every fucking body can go. All you
Uh-huh.
motherfuckers can get out. I've been saying that since her son left, and she said, "Well, everybody moving." And I was thinking to myself, "Well, what the fuck Kat gonna do?" Because we all know Kat ain't really doing nothing with her life. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't
Uh-huh.
see no improvement in her life besides going from pillow to post in other people's home and trying to push these lives. Baby, 6 years, 6 years, I would have been had me a side job, at least a part-time
Uh-huh.
job. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Uh-huh.
And still
Uh-huh.
trying to push my content. But this is not working on a full-time level. You saying you're only getting close to $1,000 on Facebook. You ain't even got to 1,000 on Facebook yet. So
Uh-huh.
therefore, let me go give me a little side hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to work full time. Then she talking about how she want to work overnights and but you have big girls. You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with you getting a daytime job? You might have to work from 9 to 5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? What's an hour or two after school with the girls being at home until you get there type shit? You know, like
Don't get me wrong. I
you're not
think an hour or two. Don't get me wrong, twin,
huh?
because I know in an hour or two, shit could get real with these kids, right? I know you want to make sure it ain't no little boys coming in, and I'm not calling her girls fast, so don't nobody run with that. I'm saying that can happen with anybody, kids, right? Because with mine,
I
I want to make
prefer
sure that
that over overnight because more things can happen overnight while you gone at nighttime. You know what I'm saying?
I think things can just happen, period. But this is what technology is for. There's no excuses when we have this much fucking technology right now. Because
Facts. Facts.
you can be sitting at your job, and I seen like I used to sit at work with my coworker, and she had her granddaughter was there, but her granddaughter was older. This is an older lady, so her granddaughter was a preteen, a teenager. And when I tell you, she used to sit right there on that and have a camera in her house. She would see her daughter in the her granddaughter in the kitchen, living room, anywhere, everywhere. She was able to see her granddaughter. Okay, and if that girl was stood on top of the counter to get something, what the hell you doing? Get your ass off my counter. Like she used to like interact with her granddaughter the whole shift. So there are with technology being the way that there's no motherfucking excuse. And there's two of them to make sure to look after each other. You're just being lazy. And once again, until you get your shit together, you're gonna keep repeating the same lesson of having people yo-yo you. They're gonna, will pull you away when they want, pull you in when they want. You're gonna continue to have this because you don't want to stand on your own 2 feet and do what the hell you have to do. But once again, I don't blame Maybay. I don't blame Maybay. And y'all know I don't give a fuck about Maybay. And it's not that easy for me to say I don't blame her because She's such a fucking nasty individual, right? But in this instance, I
Mm-hmm.
don't blame her. That's just like if you have a man, once again, who you know that goes out and cheat every fucking weekend, and then when he come in, you and they're arguing with him, bitch. If you keep letting him back in the house, shut the fuck up and let that nigga cheat in peace.
That part. That part. No, for real.
Because now you're like a willing fucking participant, right? Now you're a willing fucking participant. Maybe I feel like maybe did call you back there and it was some bullshit, right? Like, oh, come back and help me. Okay, whatever. Because she knew how much really was you going to be able to help financially. So she really wanted you there because Whitney was still doing that motherfucking white girl, right? Whitney was still skiing the slopes
Drinking.
and
Mm-hmm.
drinking heavily. And she wanted to make sure that if Whitney got out of line, and because remember, Whitney was doing them little lives, right? And remember when May snatched that bottle and May could barely get away because them thighs were so goddamn big, right? She was running away, like the little babies, like when they real big and chunky and they first learning how to walk and they waddling, and May was trying to waddle away to get away from her real quick to go pull that bottle there. And Whitney was like, May, don't pull my bottle on me. May, don't pull my bottle on me. And she was talking about how she had the everything was connected to her accounts and stuff. Maybe really came back just in case shit got real. To call them back just in case shit got real in the Ville. That we could jump her. That was it. That was the
Mm-hmm.
only reason.
But also, like I said, the unspoken conversations that don't happen in her home may assume that this time around that, okay, we had this big falling out. I expressed myself on social media how nobody ever helped me. Maybe this time around, you would try to, do what you need to do and pitch in around here. Not realizing if you don't have those in-depth conversations with people, then they're going to keep on going along with the flow of what you've been allowing them to do. Hence, cat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Just kind of
Mm-hmm.
like living off of her, giving what she can, which was like food stamps, possibly. Probably that's about it. Um, yeah, like, and then the money. Are you gonna save or are you gonna keep on buying fucking makeup and stupid shit? You up here talking about should
Mm-hmm.
I make a wish list for my birthday? That's the least thing you need to fucking be worrying about. I wouldn't even want to celebrate my birthday knowing that I'm homeless. I remember a year that I was living with my fucking grandma. I didn't want to do shit. I wanted a crib for my birthday. If I couldn't get that, I wasn't doing shit for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So the fact
Mm-hmm.
that your mind is not there and you're more so stressing yourself out because you don't want to put in the footwork. You don't want to get
Mm-hmm.
down in this motherfucking mud and do what the fuck you have to do as a full grown 30 some year old single mother of two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everything that you're lacking in life is your fault
Correct.
at this point. It's no one
Exactly.
else's. It's no one else's fault. What you have put on yourself is your own burden, and it takes only you to clean it up. You're looking to get
Mm-hmm.
into a relationship with somebody to take care of you, and you're two grown kids, damn near.
Right.
How dare you put that much pressure on somebody, bringing nothing to the table but your fucking attitude and your social media platform? Who
Mm-hmm.
cares?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares
Mm-hmm.
about that. Nobody cares about you feeling sad and feeling down. You sitting up here talking about, well, I can go to my mom's house, I can go to my twin house, but I really don't want to live with nobody. Obviously, you do because you really don't want to do what you got to do to get to where the fuck you got to go. You didn't even all this time you've been out there. You didn't even put money to the side to get you a motherfucking car. When May
Mm-hmm.
had her
Mm-hmm.
car and wasn't doing nothing, you should have took over that Uber Eats, that DoorDash. When May
Right.
was sitting around not doing nothing. Like I'm a hustler, baby. You hear me? I'm a hustler. So I'm gonna do everything I can to make something happen with a little bit of nothing as best as I can. And she sit here and she try to make excuses for why she don't want to do shit at all. Everything. Fucking Niecy got a job. Niecy offered you a job and said she can. Niecy got a job, y'all. Like, what the fuck is we? Everybody is surpassing you. The kids' diapers that you've changed, Cat. The kids, Tati and Jay, the kids that you've watched and changed their diapers have surpassed you in life. That alone would make me want to go and do something with myself. And I don't give a fuck if it's McDonald's, Burger King, fucking Walmart standing at the fucking door. Bitch, I don't care what it is. Let me get a check some kind of way in here.
Bitch, I
I
would have
never
been so.
forget.
I would have been selling crack, and I don't even know if it was the hard crack or butt crack.
Oh,
It would have been one
that
of them.
twin. I used to work for Kellogg's factory. I worked at the factory. We was looking. Me and my sister and my brother was looking for a job. We got hired at the Kellogg factory. Mind you, we had to be there at 6 in the morning, but it was 2 hours away from us, so we had to get up at 3 in the morning. Baby, I hated that job so bad, but I was not gonna quit until I found another job. And I found the job at a fucking bowling alley working in the kitchen. They said we can only give you 3 days. I don't give a fuck. Give me something so I can quit this motherfucking warehouse. And I went, and I
Okay.
promise you, by the grace of God, I never had to work 3 days. I worked at least a full week. You hear me?
Mhm.
That's because I put in the work, I put in the effort, and God saw my works and He blessed me with more. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You're not
Mhm.
trying. All that going on the internet stuff, that's cool and dandy. But when you walk into them workplaces, baby, and show your face and ask them is they hiring, you would be surprised at the blessings you get. But you're not trying
Mhm.
to do no. You talking about you don't want to depend on nobody to get you to work and all this shit. In the meantime, until you get your first checks, bitch, go ahead and take that offer. If May offering you a ride right now, even though she don't want to do it, bitch, take it until you can afford Ubers and Lyfts. You
Girl,
feel me?
you heard what Maybay said. You heard what Maybay said. Man, she was like,
Yeah, May said
I need to
she
give
didn't
me
want
a
to do it
car.
because
Right.
she's fed up at this point. But if May knew that girl was gonna bring in some money, just how she was dragging Tati to work or letting Tati use that car to get to work and going to get her car when she needed it or whatever the case may be, because you're bringing in some money. Even though I don't want to do this, but I know you bringing in some money is going to help me too at the end of the day. So now May is fed up, and again, these are her ways of throwing shade at them now, shade at the girl now, because I offer to help you and you still ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, no, I
Mhm.
don't want to do it, but I'm offering it overall.
Mhm.
So take
Mhm.
advantage. That's why I tell. Like Twin said, I always took people in my home, and I always tell people, listen, I don't want nothing in return, but for you to leave here better than you came to me. Point blank.
Mhm.
Period. If you leave
Mhm.
me better than you came to me, I did my part. My blessing
Mhm.
is out there. I did my part. Just don't
Mhm.
come to me and then leave me the same way you came to me. If you're going to
Mhm.
use me in the right way so that you get on your fucking feet in some kind of way.
Period.
Because when
That's the
people
truth.
allow me to stay on their motherfucking couch, I use that to my advantage to get to my next level, to get to my next
Mhm.
step. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I did
Mhm.
it. I lived pillow to post. I ran these streets. But the moment I lost my backbone, which was my mama who took care of my daughter, and I didn't trust nobody else with her, I had to jump into mommy mode overnight. My daughter was 6 years old. I
Mhm.
didn't become a mom until my daughter turned 7, y'all. I didn't become a full authentic mother until my mother died. Okay? That's when I
Mhm.
became a mom, because I looked at my baby and I said, she don't have nobody else but me. I got to get my shit together. Party time is over. Everything. And I didn't get it. I didn't get it packed down right then and there. I had cribs and lost cribs, had a crib, lost a crib. Like, I went through those phases until I got tired. Like, enough is
Mhm.
enough. I cannot do this.
Mhm.
And my son made me even more mature, because what I put my daughter through, I don't need to put my son through that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Mhm.
want to have two
Mhm.
kids fucking damaged because of my selfish choices in life, because I want to kick it, because I want to get something this month for me, because I want to do this. No, I had to make fucking sacrifices.
Mhm.
Candace is gonna go
Mhm.
without. I told my sister came to me. My sister lived with me, y'all. My sister came to me and she left me dirty. She left me
Mhm.
dirty one year and moved out my house and took furniture and everything. And the reason she left me was because she said she couldn't deal with not being able to go get her lashes done. Bitch, you know I've been
Mhm.
wearing a ponytail for 5 years, bitch. Is you cool? Bitch, I've been wearing a nappy ass ponytail for 5 years because all I could do is pay fucking bills. But at least there's a roof over my kid's head and food in the motherfucking refrigerator with gas and lights on. That's all.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
was proud of me for that. I didn't give a fuck what I
Mhm.
looked like, long as these kids was decent.
Mhm. Mhm.
Cat is selfish. She's being very fucking selfish and lazy. Bye. I love you. Have a beautiful day.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
day, baby girl.
Thank you for going your ass to school today. No, bye.
Leave her alone. She always do what she gotta do. Hey, baby, tell her I said have a good day. Listen,
No.
leave her alone. Leave her alone. Cause she do what she gotta do. She young. She still doing it. She riding
She
around.
do, y'all.
She
I just be giving her a hard time because if I don't, nobody will, and she will be
right,
like a cat, and we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna motivate you
right.
every day. I had to take her because my daughter is 23. I had to take her computer last night when she got out, well, this morning when she got off of work because she was sleeping. I took that computer to her. You going to school Monday? Yes, you will. You will be at school.
Right, period. Hey, everybody who just came in, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and share us out if you can, okay? Like, I just feel like the last time should have been a kicking, the last time should have been her kicking the ass, right? The last
Yeah,
time
man.
she should have said, I don't want to feel like this again. I'm not going back, especially to someone who just disparaged you in the public eye like that. I think that that should have been her wake up call. Like, yo, I'm not doing this again. And especially with her, right? First of all, I'm not doing this ever again because I don't want to be put in this position again. I don't want my girls to be put in this position again for us to be packing up and I'm starting all over again. Like, I just don't want to do this. And for you to come back once again, like I said, guys, I know a lot of people, Twin has a difference of opinion and other people have a difference of opinion, but I don't blame Maybe in this instance. All I blame
No,
Maybe
I mean
for
I
is
don't
the
blame her
conversation.
totally. No, I don't blame her totally at all. No, not at all. But like I said, maybe is a grown individual and a selfish, and both of them are selfish and users. You
Exactly.
know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Because again, Kat don't want that big ass responsibility. Her excuse for not getting her own crib is because she don't want to live alone. You have these two children. What about your children? Like, it's just like May not wanting her kids to go off and flourish. You're married. You have a spouse with you. Let your
When a
kids
person
grow.
and when a person show you who they are, twin, you gotta believe them. And maybe has
Yeah.
showed her true self. Like, I mean, I don't know how much more clearer she gotta be, except for the time when she get up here and she fake a lot of us, right? Which Connie always clocks her tea, right? And we got Glam clocking her tea now, and everybody clock her tea, and the viewers are clocking her tea. Like, oh, you're lying. You said this before. Like, she has shown herself to be who she is, and more so than anything, Kat, you live with this woman for years. You know the real on who this lady is, and
Hmm.
you keep signing up. You keep signing up to volunteer for them for to be a victim. So I mean, huh?
But that's what I said.
Hello.
That's again and again, maybe why I call you childish. Nobody in that home is genuinely speaking life. It don't and speaking life into the adults around there. And when maybe do, it's at a point where she's frustrated and feel like, oh, I'm doing everything and I'm overwhelmed. So when it comes out, it's not coming out as her speaking life into Cat Tati or whatever like that. It's more so y'all need to do something with yourself. I'm doing everything for everybody. When is somebody gonna do something for me? I can't get nobody to do nothing for me. Just like how she said, I think somebody asked her in her comments, is you gonna get what I think they asked her, is you gonna
Are they
help
gonna
Cat?
if she was gonna help Cat
If she
financially?
was gonna
And
help Cat
she was
financially.
like, no, Cat
No.
grown. Is she gonna help me financially? Yeah.
Yeah, but she came to help you financially. Let you tell it. That was your whole purpose of calling her, because you was in a financial bind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for your response to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just faking it for the motherfucking app. Like, I'm gonna do what I
Mm-hmm.
can. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help her as much
Mm-hmm.
as I possibly can. Instead, you threw shade yet again. That's a grown woman. What I'm gonna help her for? Is anybody helping me? Who gonna help me? I'm paying
Mm-hmm.
two rent right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it
Mm-hmm.
is, they're energy soul suckers. They're using each other, and they have been using each other from the beginning of them meeting each other. It's been a
Mm-hmm.
way of using. You know what I'm saying? It's never been a real bond. They're just comfortable and okay with doing each other dirty. You know what I'm saying? You know how
Mm-hmm.
it's like a toxic relationship, abusive
Mm-hmm.
relationship. You just
Mm-hmm.
continue to keep going back because you know this person. That's not okay. That's not a good thing. You can't grow because you're too busy pocket watching May and her stupidity that she created. Knowing that you're not ready to put yourself out here on this social media the way Maybe has. And Maybe only went viral off of negativity, baby. Nothing positive
Mm-hmm.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
Not positivity. And you try to stay away from that as much as you can, but you already know what it's gonna take to go viral. You already know what it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna take. some stupid shit that you're not ready to get in front of this camera and do. So why keep on sitting around feeling sorry for yourself like brands ain't reaching out to me and all this shit? First of all, you two motherfucker, you think you bigger than the motherfucking program. That's your major fucking issue right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You think
Mm-hmm.
you're bigger than the fucking program, and you don't realize that it takes fucking work. It takes fucking um just being a decent human being, and communication. Your communication
Mm-hmm.
skills is off because you've been around this bitch who's always undercutted you and did you dirty, that you think everybody in the world is out to get you and on some dirty
Mm-hmm.
shit with you because
Mm-hmm.
you don't know them. I guarantee you a stranger gonna treat you better than that bitch has ever treated you. Gonna speak more life into you than that bitch has ever spoke life into you. But because
Mm-hmm.
you know this so-called know this bitch, you rather take these punches from her than let another motherfucker really genuinely help you out.
Right.
Cause you
Kiss
think a
my
motherfucker
southern
trying to.
grits. Kiss My
Mm-hmm.
Southern Grit says, no, I'm calling a fallout between the Twisted Thisters, and then can see Cat on Connie's live spilling the tea. I am calling a fallout, but I doubt that Cat's gonna go
Yeah, Cat ain't gonna do that. She too. Now
form
that's the
and speak ill
loyalty.
of me because she's
Yeah, that's
loyalty
the
to a
loyalty
fault.
that May talk about that Cat gives her when Cat move. Cause see, May has the upper hand on Cat for some odd reason. Again, Cat is under Maybay's spell just as much. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
we can say that it's a good-hearted person because again, I'm that type of person that when I fall out with somebody, you will never know about it for real. I don't got time for it
Mm-hmm.
unless they push me against a wall. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and go
Mm-hmm.
full throttle on your ass. Maybe depending on my mood. But that's the thing, Cat, because I feel like Cat always want to have a way back into May life if push come to shove. Because May has always showered her with things. Like Cat said, when she ain't had nothing in her pocket, May gave her money. When she needed stuff for her kids, May made sure it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's her little sugar daddy that she like to
Right.
keep in her pocket, low key.
Right.
And May
Hey,
broke now.
Mordecai Army. Thank you for becoming a new member.
I ain't gonna call her broke, but she's on a fixed income now that she can't splurge and buy people out the way she once could at one point. You know what I'm saying? But she's always gonna be a bit better than what Kat is doing for herself, which is
Yeah.
sad. Because if
Yeah.
anything, I'm gonna look at that and try to get at least to some type of that level, whether it's shit, getting a fucking job, bro. Like it's okay to work.
It's okay. And I need people to understand that. I know that this social media shit looks okay. This so do doing this shit looks good. And you may and people start getting nice sizable checks and start feeling like, like they don't have to do it anymore. Hold on. Go ahead, twin.
And
Somebody at my door.
Mordecai, shout out to you for a new member. Hey, Bookie Wet. Yeah, like it's just really, really fucking pathetic. That you made all them excuses up for why you're not doing anything because we sit back and we watch how Brandy and Tati get a job, how they was getting jobs. They was getting jobs every time they decided they wanted to go get a job and work. They went and got a job at a school, and then you got all these credentials. You do security, you do all of the things. You got your high school diploma. Why the fuck can't you get a job? Why the fuck ain't nobody calling you back? Are you calling them? Because that's another thing. Once you put in an application, I've always been taught, give it about 3 or 5 days and call the job and check in and say, hey, have y'all checked the applications? I put in the application. Like, what the fuck is we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
She doesn't want to work. She doesn't she when I told you once again, sitting on that live the other day, she said, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to work with people. So if she don't want to work with people, that means that she has never went inside a fast food restaurant and said, oh, let me get an application, because remember, you're dealing with the public. She doesn't want to work with she doesn't want to work
She
with
don't want to work with
people.
people.
She
Then
don't
she
want to
say
wipe
she want to
ass. So
work. She
that
want a
counts out
remote job.
right. That counts out home health aid. That counts out things like that. She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to do makeup. Which once again, if you really like to do makeup and you're really trying to do like this beauty content, right? Why not go in an Ulta, Sephora, or something? The best kind of jobs is when you're doing something that you love, because it doesn't feel like work when you're going to do it, and you're making you're like, you can only get better practicing every day on people, right? So I don't know if it's the fact that she has this depression that she's kind of nervous to go and do people faces, and maybe
No,
people won't
she don't
like
know how
it.
to handle people. She don't know how to take constructive criticism. One, she don't know how to communicate with people. So if somebody tell her like, "Oh, this is too much blush," or "This is too much of this or that," she don't know how to respond correctly. Her face expression shows everything. She don't know how to fake it till she make it, type of thing. And it is a thing. It's a talent to work with the public, right? Because either you got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because the customers are always right. You have to, when you working with the public, you have to go in with that mindset so that you can tame yourself. Not that the customers is always right now, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is it's a certain type of way you're supposed to act when it comes to the public. And Cat be ready to go to hell with people
Mm-hmm.
because she don't know
Mm-hmm.
how to control her fucking self. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's not okay. That's not okay, because you need to know how to deal with the public. You need to have fucking life skills. Like, what are we talking about? What are we really fucking talk? Like, I just want to fucking shake her, because every excuse you came up with on that fucking live, and to blurt out and say all of this stuff is stressful. To be an adult. How long you been wanting to be grown, little mama?
Right.
You
Right.
here now? You know what I'm
And
saying?
how long
Like,
have you had to be grown? Because according to you, you didn't have no family like that. You know, your family, you what for whatever reasons, y'all was estranged. So you had to be grown for a long time, but you chose not to be grown. You chose to be sitting in someone's household um playing, whatever you're playing, whatever role that you're playing, so that maybe can remain head of household, and you're in there living under her roof like you were one of her fucking children, like you were equal to Jaden and damn Tati. What I was saying before I got a knock on the door was that please don't ever get it misconstrued that there is nothing wrong with an honest job's pay. I don't care if you flipping burgers. I don't care if you are cleaning, as a porter position. I don't care what you are doing. I don't care if you, like you said, if you a nurse, if you going to school to be a nurse, because let's get it real. All of us didn't start early. Some of us are just really starting out in careers, right? I'm at entry level, right? I'm a substitute teacher. I'm at entry level. The teachers are making more than I'm making, and they have more benefits than I'm making because I'm coming in. So sometimes I gotta learn to kiss ass before I can kick ass. But there's nothing wrong with an honest day's pay. Nothing wrong with that. Don't ever get it misconstrued, because you see people sitting up here that like they living a life, and they stay at home, and they get and they, are getting paid through social media. Nothing is wrong with the honest day's pay. You're not out there robbing. You're not out there conning nobody for no money. You're not out there with a handout begging every fucking time you turn around, because people get tired of that too. You understand what I'm saying? People get tired of always fucking helping you, and they may not say it to your motherfucking face, but motherfuckers are saying it. You understand? Like, oh, here we go
mhm.
again. Like
Yeah,
that shit
that's
hurts me
exactly
to
what made it to her. That's exactly what
exactly,
made it to her. I
exactly.
I have a close friend I went to high school with. She started working at Garrett's Popcorn when we was in high school. Do you know she managed about 5 locations in town and out of town? She gets fucking
Mm-hmm.
paid vacations. Like, she turned that shit into a career. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's things behind this, but yes, there's work that has to be put in. There is work. You cannot sit on your ass for the rest of your life. I'm sorry. You're not a stay-at-home wife. I'm sorry. You don't even have the things to bring to the table to be a fucking stay-at-home wife. You
But
could
but
barely
let's
cook.
but let's be real. Like hold on, twin. Hold on, because you know how I feel about that stay at home wife shit. You know how I feel about that stay at home wife shit. I'm not, and this is no disrespect to no stay-at-home's wife, nobody that stays at home and their stay-at-home wife and mom in the comments. This is no disrespect, but once again, when a motherfucker got the power to feed you, they got the power to starve you. So even if you a stay-at-home motherfucking wife, you should still aspire to have your own. You should still aspire to do something. So if your mate, right, because if you're a wife, right, or you're a girlfriend or whatever, and you have the luxury of staying at home, that person, you're still still that person's helpmate, right? You should still want to have some kind of income flowing just in case that an accident happened at the job, just in case a motherfucker pop up and they get sick one day, just in case a motherfucker come home and say, babe, I can't do this no more. I'm tired. I need a break. You should still have some kind of income, not just fucking food stamps and shit. Like, oh, okay, this is what I bring to the motherfucking table. Like how she said, oh, I can go get on I could go get on aid. Like, listen, dude, you should have something else to fucking offer besides some food stamps and an ass and a or
On my
and a
soul,
pussy and a throat.
that's why she claims she going back to Cali so she can get back on aid. Like, you're chasing the government. That is, it's not a guaranteed at this point. Like, we're really in like a limbo with that, baby.
Thank you,
That's
Nicholas, for
looking
the
like it's
super
coming
sticker,
to an
baby.
end.
Right.
Thank you, babe. That look like that shit is coming to an end. But yeah, like people, I just don't understand people that don't thrive to want better for themselves, even if it's a little bit. Because again, I'm a regular, degular bitch. You hear me?
Thank
Regular is
you.
hell. Okay. So again, the smallest things pleases me. The fact that I have lights on in my house, I am grateful. The fact that I have gas on, I am fucking grateful. Personally, what I go without is what the fuck I'm gonna go without, because I can sit in my motherfucking home comfortably. Okay. That's the best feeling ever. You sitting here and you're frustrated because once again, May is kicking you to the curve and you don't know your next move. And that's
Mm-hmm.
sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
fucking sad. 6 months, you've had 6 months, and now you're stressing because what did you think, that May would change her mind, that she would get a bigger crib? We're talking about a selfish bitch. Okay, we're talking about a selfish bitch that the fact that her son was moving out, she abruptly left a house, a crib, with a balance, okay, that she is still paying out because she's mad at the world because of what she calls to make her son have to fucking move out. So now everybody gotta go. Everybody must leave. And you're upset and stressed out because you gave that power to her to do you like that. You gave her that
Mm-hmm.
power. You can't even
Mm-hmm.
drive the fuck away from her. You can't
Mm-hmm.
drive away from her. Your little bit of checks that you get on social media, which is once a fucking month, okay? It's just enough for you to get tickets for you and your fucking kids to move back to wherever the fuck it is you're going. That's all you
Mm-hmm.
got enough money
Mm-hmm.
for in these next
Mm-hmm.
3 months. That's
Mm-hmm.
all the money you have. You don't have enough money to go where you could if you think smart.
Mm-hmm.
You could if
Mm-hmm.
you think smart, you know what I'm saying? But from the looks of it, you're not trying to fucking bust a fucking move at all.
No, and then you have the nerve to look down on motherfucking people who work lower, like who work jobs that people deem to be lower than like what is wrong with you? Like fuck that. I don't listen, honey. I treat the
Then she
fucking janitor
lied.
with the same. I treat the janitor with the same respect that I treat the motherfucking CEO, because guess what? The janitor make it go round. If we come into a place that's nasty, dirty, filthy, I don't even want to come near the motherfucking work. So thank you. How are you? Merry Christmas to you. The same way I'm talking to the motherfucking CEO, I'm talking to the fucking janitor. I'm sorry. I don't look down on nobody who walks out and try to get it and not just looking to be a fucking handout. I'm sorry, and not just looking to receive a handout. I don't give a fuck how you get it. I don't give a fuck if you out there on the street selling motherfucking food and shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you do. You are doing something to better your predicament, and you not just sitting back like, woe is me.
That part. Let me tell y'all something. I was at these clubs, at the nightclubs in Chicago, selling tacos. I was selling $5 tacos. You hear me? I listen. Whatever. In working. I worked at a restaurant as well. In working. So again, I can say what I'm saying because I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like not to have. I know what it's like to have. But I did that for myself. I did that for my children. Like, my children is more important to me in having something stable. You know what I'm saying? In general. Like, I fought for my children. You're not fighting for your kids, no matter how much you call them precious, no matter how much you say you will go to hell. I mean, you will go to hell for them, you will lay down for them, all those things. It don't show in your works, baby. It's not showing.
get tired of
because
hearing people say that they go to hell or jail for their kids. Like, listen, at one point that was my motto too. Like, oh, I'll go to hell, I'll go to jail. Then one day I got smarter and decided, damn, no, I want to live for mine.
I need to live for mine. I need to
And
be here
living
for
for mine
mine.
means doing what the fuck I have to do for mine because I have a teenage boy. And if I'm not doing what I had to do, well, he's not a teenager no more. Now he's a young adult. But if I'm not doing what I have to do, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? He in the hood. He going to learn to be robbing, stealing, and selling and slinging fucking drugs.
Hmm.
So I had to learn, like, yo, I'm not saying that you got to be out here and you got to be getting your kids, you got to be trying to keep up with the fucking Joneses. But damn, you don't want to afford your kids some of the finer things in life and not just to say, like, damn, we were just barely fucking making it. Like, that was my thing.
Hmm.
Like, yo, I want to be able to afford him some of the better things in life. I want him to be able to, have. I want him to be able to, I want him to feel a certain way about yourself. And you have to feel a way about yourself whether you have or have not. But I chose to say, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice some shit that I like for me, and I'm gonna work. I'm gonna bust my ass, and he gonna have a little bit of the finer motherfucking things.
And then Kat sat up there and lied yesterday when May came in there and said she didn't say she didn't want to live in the ghetto. Yes, you did. Yes, you
Mm-hmm.
did. You said you
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to get Section 8 or low income because it was in the ghetto and you don't want to live in the ghetto. Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are we really talking about here? Like, you won't take no, you won't take nothing and just kind of like build yourself because again, you're going to have to start from the bottom. I don't care where you go. You're going to have to start
Mm-hmm.
from the bottom.
Twin,
Okay?
Nina wants to know. Nina wants to know. She said she been a little bit out of the loop. So can you just catch her up and give her a brief, synopsis? She wants to know if May is kicking Cat out.
So from them saying it, Kat gave herself a deadline, which was what back when she talked about moving in with the so-called girlfriend that she had to Atlanta, and when that fell through, maybe told her basically, okay, even though that ain't happening, you still got until that date to move out because everybody else gone, everybody decided they wanted to leave, so you got to stand on a date basically that you wanted to move out, which would be in March. But Kat that came back to the internet now since everything that kind of like trickled down the way it has and they kind of cooped up and made new little small house, she's giving herself 2 months. She's giving herself 2 months to figure it out. If she's not comfortable in 2 months, she's just going to go back to Cali or move in with her mom. She's going to move in with her twin or she's going to move in
Mm-hmm.
with her mom. But she really don't want
Mm-hmm.
to do either. She don't want to move in with nobody. But she's
Mm-hmm.
refusing work. She's refusing help from other people helping her get into a job because oh twin, I'm sorry, Kaden caller.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so she asked to pick up where my twin was leaving off. Is that, yeah, she's refusing work. So Nisi is working. That good job, Nisi. Great job. Do what you got to do. Um, she's working, and she offered to get Kat a job where she was working at. Nisi apparently has a job working with the mentally and physically disabled because you guys know that she did do that back where she used to live too. I think it was Vegas that she used to live. Yeah. So she did that, for a little while back there, and she is doing that again. And unfortunately, Kat turned it down and said no, she's not wiping no ass. So that's where we at now. Kat came on live. She had a live the other day saying that she may be going back to Cali, going back to Cali, Cali. She want to go get on Section 8, Mr. Welfare, right? And she want to go get on Mr. Welfare and hopefully get her security license because the state will pay for her to get her security license. She says she can't get a job in Texas. And apparently, Nina, that got back to May and her must have never had this conversation as per their conversation yesterday on live. This May didn't know that she had this conversation yet. So May and Cat and I don't know whoever else, I wasn't there. They had a conversation, and people were just giving their opinions, and May was throwing shade. And as usual, May was reading all the nasty comments about her sister, even though she did at one point say, oh, "Okay, my sister is not a bum." She did reiterate that Cat could get a job in Texas. That there's no reason why she can't. Okay. And then she also went on to say that that she's tired of helping everybody. Like, she's been helping and it's enough, and now she just wants to help herself. Like, it's just her and her wife, and that's it. So that's where they're at now. So we're just like having a little conversation because some people are, once again, different opinions, different minds, different thoughts, and some of us are like, Cat need to get it together. I think everybody's in agreement that Cat need to get it together, whether you agree with May or not, or whether you agree with Cat or not. Everybody feels like Cat need to get it together. If not for her fucking daughters, right? But once again, May takes it too far and has these asinine conversations on live when she can just say, it's her platform, bitch. You have the power to shut it the fuck down. But she doesn't shut it down. And then that's when she becomes the villain. That's when she becomes the monster because you allow shit to be said that doesn't have to be said. Now, I want to get into this shit with Alyssa. Right, guys? So Alyssa, maybe did post fucking Junior. She's lying, right? Maybe did post that baby, right? She posted the baby the other night. She's been saying shit out of the pocket that she shouldn't have said, just like she thought that that person was Alyssa in her comments the other day. She did not have to take it to where the level to where she took it to. Once again, I don't know who got caramel over there in their ears over there. None of us, not Connie, not myself, not Twin, none of us have said that Jaden should not be allowed inside of Junior's life, right? Once again, I feel like the parent, unless the parent is someone who
Endangering.
unalives people or a
Mm-hmm.
raper or an abuser, then I feel like, or an addict that yeah, I feel like the child should be allowed to see both parents. Who doesn't need a two-parent household growing up? Even if you guys are not together, who doesn't need the love and attention from both parents, right? That's like I think that's just unspoken. But maybe feels like we are saying that Jaden shouldn't have no relationship with his son. No, we're saying that you shouldn't, because once again, you are somebody who went to jail for attempted murder, attempting to unalive someone, right? To conspire to unalive someone. So you're the person who uses your platform for your sexual conquest, and then get up there after a post where you done bust your ass open, or you done bent over by accident on purpose and showed your elephant ears between your legs, right? Then the next post is how much you love your motherfucking grandkids, and a post of your grandkids. The two don't shouldn't mix in the world that you live in, right? And unfortunately, you made this world. Nobody put this shit on you. You made this shit come for. So when you make certain decisions, you have to move a certain kind of way. But Maybay is such a fucking bully that she just want everybody to conform and go with what the fuck she feels. And she's so mad that Alyssa has not been down to kiss her fucking ass. And once again, I'm gonna say it, over Ivan, over Kat, over Haley, over Chanel, over whoever else that came and made life that we have saw made do dirty. Chanel, a young woman younger than all of these people, she was the first one to stand up and say, nah, bitch, not me, not mine. And
Period.
that shit
And
is and
and
that shit
that's
is
eating
killing
her
me.
alive. That is eating her alive. Alyssa is eating because one May has always had the power. Because either if they don't go against her, they completely disappear from the scene, like she did all those little girls that she was messing with. Right? They
Mm-hmm.
disappear from the scene. So if she don't scare you off, she at least able to control the narrative of things. And Alyssa is
Mm-hmm.
not allowing that to happen. And the fact that this young girl, once again, my point taken very clearly, you're childish as fuck because you take every opportunity that you can to try to degrade this girl. A fake page
Mm-hmm.
showed up in your comments. Instead of you being an adult about the situation and not paying no attention, because we pick and choose what we can read, right? I could see. So if I don't want to read that or give it no attention, I'm not. But you take
Right.
those opportunities to dog somebody out at your very moment. You love to keep saying that you didn't do nothing to your grandson, but you did something
Mm-hmm.
to his mother. You withheld
Mm-hmm.
that baby. You keep saying that you didn't withhold the baby, that he was with his dad, but his visitation days was over. They Sunday to
Mm-hmm.
Sunday was over by that time. You were still
Mm-hmm.
at home. We have proven that fact. You were still home a day later. and you keep coming up here and you keep on trying to make this girl, this young girl, as if you wasn't young and dumb and stupid and doing idiotic things. Like you did it while you and Ivan was grown together. You was doing it. You tricked him into thinking you was holding with child to get him back.
She
Like
said, "Oh, Norbit." She said, "What, Norbit? No,
Norbit, I'm with
I'm with
child.
child."
Like it's very disturbing. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And you want to play the victim. Now you want to go and and get some advice from a lawyer and try to see your grandparent rights. Not wanting to, which you admitted when you were playing my live back, right? And said that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't like to admit when I'm wrong. Oh baby, we know. We see it. Baby,
Mm-hmm.
we not. You keep saying that motherfuckers don't know you because we don't be in your real life every day. I hate for somebody to come on this app, regular people to be exact, and try to portray that don't nobody know what they got going on in their real life. The way you act on this app, I don't care how fake you try to come up here. I don't care how much you try to convince me you telling me anything. A lot of that is you. A lot of that is your
Mm-hmm.
character. A lot of that is how you deal with situations. May, the way
Mm-hmm.
you was slamming that fucking microwave yesterday, because the truth was smacking you in your fucking face, because Connie
Mm-hmm.
was hitting your ass with facts,
Mm-hmm.
pure fact. The silence in her throat. You hear me? Like the silence in her vocal cords when Connie kept on mentioning you do like teenagers. Wasn't Ivan a teenager? No, I don't. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
This how her tone went. Whatever. No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the
Mm-hmm.
fuck you do. The way you
Mm-hmm.
treated that girl was so fucking unfair because she was being young and hurt. She was hurt. Their relationship was breaking up. They fucking
Mm-hmm.
teenagers, like they're young. So yeah, she probably spoke out of turn. But yeah, she probably spoke out of anger and those things. But not one time did she show that for real. Because it looked from the looks up, because now she trying to say, y'all, that in the past that Alyssa was keeping the baby from them. It was times where he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get the baby and Alyssa told him no. We didn't see it that often because the baby seemed to be there pretty often, if you ask me, right? And then you got Lady J sitting up there. When Connie read that fucking that text that Alyssa sent, and all you can say, Lady J, is she could have sent that to Maybay, as if Maybay was gonna take it and not dissect it the way she did yesterday and make it like made a victim. And she not, you calling this little girl a narcissist? A narcissist?
Mm-hmm.
Is you
Mm-hmm.
fucking cool? Is you fucking cool?
And a bitter
And a
baby
better
mama.
baby
Like we
mama,
don't see
like
you
you don't
sit
see you
back and be
sit back
fucking
and be
bitter.
fucking bitter. Every song you have made, and get, look, she get mad because everybody be like, why you keep writing love songs? Every fucking song that you so called make through the fucking AI generation, okay? Your stupid ass want to keep on saying this is not a love song. This is not about Ivan. Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You wish you still had your man, bitch. Admit it, cause now all of a sudden you want a man
Mm-hmm.
to balance out your stupidity. Like she's gonna forever be seeking something because she's never gonna be satisfied. She's never gonna be happy. It's
It's the
just
fact
not
though
gonna.
that you posted that girl up there. It's the fact that you posted that baby. It's an echo.
Uh oh.
It's the fact that you posted that baby up there and then said that you didn't, right? Which multiple people screen recorded it, right? Multiple. Not one, not one person, not two people, not three people, like y'all, a lot of people recorded it. Okay. And then after the live yesterday, when you have these people up there defending you, you was on Snapchat, and we got those receipts too, saying I'm gonna post what I want to post and putting up your middle finger and everything, antagonizing this young girl to crash the fuck out on you. Like you continue, and once again, I hope that Alyssa, well, once again, she doesn't have to because you know the Connie got all the receipts, right? So those lives stay up. Like Bebe told um Cat, her lives is up. She can go and replay it and rewatch it to see what she said. Alyssa, those lives is up, Con, and they gonna stay up. And when you go to court, make sure you take that documentation with you that she threatened you last night. If people kept fucking with you, they gonna get more. They gonna get exactly what they asking for. What was that, a threat? Remember, don't and take her threats fully, because this is someone who conspired. I need people to stop fucking playing. This is someone who conspired to kill her ex, to unalive her ex, have her ex-husband unalived. Take her fucking threats seriously. Don't take that shit with a grain of salt. Take that shit fully. Okay, she threatened you last night on live. If people keep pushing and they keep fucking with her bloodline, because that's her motherfucking grandson, like she said last night, with her whole chest, they gonna get what the fuck they asking for. They gonna get the old Maybe.
It was the fact that the messages that we saw between Alyssa and Jaden was so fucking adult. Like even Jada, she studied saying that Connie, now she's saying Connie did something to the messages, because she ain't, the messages her son showed her that day. Remember that day, because she had seen, he showed her that day.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the same thing that Connie was talking about. That's not what she
Mm-hmm.
saw. It's very fucking sickening, bro. Like you're making it harder on your son. You're losing that control. That control. You keep saying you didn't interfere with that. That was your son took advice from you. Like
To
you
put his
said,
foot down and to like,
put your
ooh,
foot down. To
and
stand on
twin,
business. Yes.
and not yeah, and twin, and not to let no bitch ever run him. Did you hear that last night? She
I
said,
heard
yeah,
it.
I told my son, don't let no bitch ever run you. No, once again, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to sit back, because some women are conniving, right? Some women are conniving. Some women do use the babies as pawns, right? But these people were just starting out, right? Listen, who didn't make mistakes when they were just starting out? Who didn't, whether it was in a relationship, whether you a situationship or whatever, and now y'all have a kid, now you guys have to sit down and you have to be an adult, because when you were fucking, you were playing like you were adults, right? So now you got to sit back and you got to be an adult and do adult things. Put your big girl panties on. You man the fuck up. She may say some things that you don't fucking like, but you are a fucking man, and this is your son, and you have to be in your son's life. So sit down, take the lead, and talk to this woman. You understand? You don't have to be with her. No, you don't. You don't have to be with her for you to have a relationship with your son. But you should have made your son sit down. You should have made Alyssa sit down, because at this point you still had that power at that point, right? Where you could have had that conversation happen at your household. You could have sat back and you could have been the mediator if things was getting too hot between the two. Yo, chill out, like y'all doing too much. Y'all need to talk. You could have, this was your fucking chance to do the right thing. But no, you told that you got in that boy mind and made him feel like he was not gonna be able to see his son if that baby went back to her. You got in that because of some words that she said, and she still let him come and get the baby. So that goes to show you right then and there that she wasn't trying to keep that man out of his son's life, because regardless of what her words, her mouth said, her actions proved different. He still had physically had went and got Junior, and Junior was in you guys' custody at the time, whether it was for a week or two. She didn't do what the fuck she said she was gonna do. People get mad and say shit all the motherfucking time. Should Alyssa have threatened that? No, she should not have threatened that. But once again, her actions prove different, because when Jaden went to get him, he was able to fucking get him. You should have stepped back and been an adult, but you're so much of a fucking bully. You're so used to moving people with a fucking couple of bucks, with juries, cars, sex, or whatever the fuck it is. You're so used to be able to do that and be able to fucking keep these motherfuckers on a string like motherfucking Pinocchio and shit, i.e. Cat and every fucking body else who have came in your fucking life. They sit back and allow you to do it because you got a couple of bucks, big mama. So you could not stomach the fact that you could not control this fucking situation. And you're antagonizing that fucking little girl. Because she's a little girl of us. She's a grown woman because she's handling her business in regards to her son, but she's still a little girl of us, right? And you sitting back and you're bullying that fucking little girl. You're antagonizing that fucking little girl. And when her parents were moving in silence, because you can't do that. You got to get up here and say every fucking thing. When Lady J told you to move in silence last night, you said, well, this is what this is for. I can't move in silence. This is what the internet is for. And, and,
Keep
and,
on
and
trying
Lady
to
J was
blame.
trying to push. Twin, I'm
She
sorry.
keeps trying to blame that girl to that she
Mm-hmm.
brought this to the internet when in reality she didn't. You talked about
Mm-hmm.
this first. You brought this
Mm-hmm.
shit to the internet, and that girl sunk out help from Connie because she knew again people know how to get to you, May. Simple as
Mm-hmm.
that. And she knew y'all wasn't answering her phone calls. You were avoiding her. You did not start really responding to her or telling her, oh, you can come by and see the baby. You can come by
Mm-hmm.
and see your baby. I'm not strung out. I'm not running these fucking streets. I have a place to go to. And who the fuck is you to tell me I can't take my baby out of this home? Who?
Mm-hmm. 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 And the same thing that um the same twin mute for 1 second. I'm sorry because it's still at echo. I don't know why it's at echo. The same
I'm
thing
gonna drop down and
that
come right back up.
okay, the same thing that you say she's doing, where she said, "Oh, Jalen can come when she's ready. Jalen can come sit over there." What's the difference between what the fuck you was doing? Weren't you guys doing that? Weren't you guys telling her no? She can come see him on this day. She can come see him in y'all living room. You know, she can sit in the living room and she can sit there with him all day. That's the same thing that you guys were doing, and you guys were doing this with somebody that she pushed out of her motherfucking ass. And once again, I'm so proud of her. I don't even have to know her, but I celebrate her. And I'm proud of her for doing the right fucking thing. Because a lot of girls her age would have crashed the fuck out and maybe would have had to see it. And maybe would have had to call the cops and prove like, oh my God, she's this violent black animal. And guys, please, I know people get tired of the race thing being used, but we gotta call a spade a spade. It would have been like, oh my God, look at this violent ass fucking young black animal. She's at my house kicking on my fucking door. She's at my house with lighter fluid, because that's how I would have been there, okay? She's at my house with lighter fluid and threatening to toss the whole bitch if we don't come to the door with the motherfucking baby right motherfucking now. Okay? Younger me would have did it. Younger me would have met her right where the fuck she wanted me to meet her at. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
if thank you, Connie. Connie said she tried it with the police and we all saw it. Thank you. Jaden was the one who was like, no, it didn't happen like that. She wasn't being violent. Maybe you had time to go down there and cut off your nails. Now, anybody who gets their nails done with acrylic know that it's not easy to cut them motherfuckers down. You sat down and had enough time to cut your motherfucking nails down while you was waiting for the police or before the police was called to get ready to scrap with that little girl. Do y'all see how small Alyssa is compared to May? Now, you know, if May would have jumped on her, you know, fucking Cat would have jumped on her. It would have been a whole household on the motherfuckers. You understand? And I hope that her fucking father was packing. And everybody who ran up would have been laid the fuck down that motherfucking night. Because you underestimated them. You so used to people getting up here and showing their hand that they didn't show their hand. They moved in silence and they supported their motherfucking daughter. When they saw that she was serious about doing what the fuck she needed to do, they stood in her fucking corner and they moved in silence, right? And yo, them people, y'all beat that bitch out her own fucking game. And I'm telling you, that bitch go to bed every night with her stomach hurting because of that shit.
On my soul, she do. Yeah, because all she good at is threatening lying. She'll threaten a lawyer. She'll threaten to call the police. She'll threaten all this. Like she was threatening to get the paperwork and never pulled a lick of paperwork. Never got nothing. And this girl went and did everything she was supposed to do. Even in that moment, she said she lied and manipulated and did something. No, she did not.
Mm-hmm.
No, she did
Mm-hmm.
everything by the books.
Mm-hmm.
She played it how she was supposed to play it, and she had the right people behind her to do so. You, on the other
Mm-hmm.
hand, sitting over there trying to manipulate your son, messing his situation up. Again, I say the way that they are co-parenting right now without the input of Maybay, and she's angry about it, y'all. We know she's upset with her son. You could tell in her
Mm-hmm.
tone when she kind of mentioned her son when it comes to that baby. She's very disappointed. And Jaden ain't listening to me. He gonna do what he want to do. Yeah, because he already took your advice and it got him here where now he has to drive 2 hours out to go visit his son. Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the results of you being the childish little bitch that you are, as I'm gonna continue to say, because you're childish as fuck, because you don't know how to take the fucking high road as a fucking adult and be a fucking example to the fucking children that are growing into adults. Ain't no way
Thank
in
you.
hell, as the grandmother, you sitting up here causing more fuel to the fire than it need to fucking be with these fucking kids. You're the one running around here saying she mad at me because my son went and got a girlfriend. So you taking it out on me. Nobody's taking anything out on you. Yes, as the little girl, because again, y'all did build a bond. Y'all built a little relationship, right? So yeah, she reached out to you and asked you about the girl or whatever. You pretended like you ain't know what the fuck she was talking about, which we all know you know every fucking thing that's coming in and out your motherfucking home, okay? You pretended like you ain't know what she was talking about. And you gaslighted her in such a way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just kind of like keeping this between the fucking kids, but keeping this between the two parents and helping guiding them in the right way. You don't know how to do that because you're not mature yourself. Look
Let
at
me
how
tell
you
you,
handle your.
as a grandma, as whatever, I would have been like, when she was like, "Oh, don't tell me you guys are not gonna stand beside your kid's side and your son's side." No, motherfucker, I would have stood beside my grandson's side because his best interest is what matter. These motherfuckers who laid in the bed once again, and I get tired of that. You lay in the bed and you wanna you. It's okay for you to fuck, suck, throw it back, catch it, and everything else. But when it's time to be an adult, nobody want to be a fucking adult. No, we're gonna no, you motherfuckers are gonna be a fucking adult because the baby, y'all don't matter no more. Once you have a fucking baby, like my mama told me, your needs and your wants don't motherfucking matter. It's about that baby. So that means for the mammy and for the motherfucking pappy. None y'all don't matter no more. He matters. I would have advocated on behalf of my motherfucking grandson in that moment. I would
May
have advocated
definitely
on behalf of
play.
my grandson. Huh?
She definitely. No, I was to read this comment. She definitely played a role of being your friend, your sister, your homie, your loving, all those things for her own benefit at every cost. At every cost, because it's nothing genuine with her. Because the thing is with May, she really want to see what you're gonna bring to her. She want to know how you're gonna benefit her in the long run. And as long as it don't benefit her, that's when you get the shitty side of her. Point blank period. That girl didn't play in her field, which is basically letting her do what the fuck she wanted to do with her son. That's really what this boils down to. May don't want to be told nothing. That's why she sat up there and did all that theatric shit last night looking for that fucking video. You reposted that video, May. Then you upset yourself by pretending like you didn't and mad because she reached out to you with the proof, right? She screenshotted it and showed you what was posted. And you sat there and pretended like you did not repost that fucking baby when you know you did. Just like you posted on Facebook when the baby, it looked like she had first just had the baby. The baby was fresh, and they was putting them in the carrier, the little strap carrier on her. It was a little video clip, and this
That
was the
that,
first time.
but you know that wasn't that baby, right? You know that was I think that's Tati's brother baby. The new baby that
Oh,
had
see, I
came
thought
along.
that was her because I was like, she ain't never
Yeah.
posted this girl face before, and now she putting this girl face on the camera and stuff. I sure
Yeah,
thought that
no,
was her
that's
face.
oh no. That's the girl and that's Tati brother baby. Remember when Tati was staying with the brother and the sister before? And maybe kept
Yeah,
saying a while back, she kept saying a new baby's coming. And she bought like a carrier something and had Tati take it over. That was for her brother baby. and they don't
It's
even
just the
fucking like
tittiest.
me.
It's the tittiest, childish things that she do because once again, May hate to be controlled. May hate for somebody to tell her what to do, and so the fact that it's this young black girl that's telling her, "Well, no," and then she's still being respectful. Baby, she's better than me. I tell you, I have
She hit her with the
patience.
legal lingo. She hit her
She,
with the legal eagle lingo. The shorty was
that,
like, "Do as per the paperwork, he is not supposed to be you know, he is not supposed to be posting
yeah,
on social media platforms. As per the paperwork, I ask that he be removed expeditiously." Right? Maybe
that
said, "My name ain't on that paperwork." And what do you mean you can post them, bitch? She's not the one that's up there selling. Oh my! You know what? Just mute my motherfucking mic because this bitch pisses me the fuck off.
No, for real, because that's what I'm saying. She studied saying he's not supposed to be posted anywhere on social media. So if Rick can't post him, she can't post him. No, she's the one with the order in place. You violated her. She's the one that went out and did all the paperwork and made it to where you and the people in your fucking household can't. You want to keep
Once
on saying
again,
you want
once again, use a dummy, bitch.
Ex- stupid ass, little slow ass, like somebody. Cause right, if we can't post him, she can't post him. Says who, bitch? She's not selling cat on the fucking internet. She not looking for a poly princess on the internet. She not fucking looking for a man on the internet. She can post
She
her
don't
son.
have death threats. She don't have death threats because, as per you, May, once again, and this is gonna be a deciding factor, right? Along with all the other antics that Maybe is pulling, right? And she continues to dig herself deeper into this nasty asshole, right? A deciding factor when they go to court is going to be the fact that Maybe sat up here and, as per her own admission, she receives death threats. People have daily. People have came to her house. As per her own admission, someone threw something through her motherfucking window. As per her
Blame her
admission,
dad.
she's always doxxed. Her address has been doxxed. As per her admission, her daughter's address has been doxxed. Nothing is sacred. Bitch, you just put it out there right then and there. That's enough for you to have to go to sit in a McDonald's playground and have to play with him until he reaches the age of 18, you stupid ass bitch.
Dummy, just a dummy. But she ain't gonna get it, y'all. She will never fucking get it because again, she don't wanna be a mature adult about things. She wanna be a fucking adolescent rage bait person. Like you just wanna act a fool at all times. You don't wanna take the high road on nothing at all, because you have a controlling issue. You need to be in control of everything around you, and I'm so glad. I'm when I say I'm so proud of Alyssa, I'm even proud of Jaden because he's still like going against the grain and working it out with his baby mama as far as like co-parenting from the looks of it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his fucking best with the inconvenience. He like, yeah, I'll be out there or I can't make it this time. He's doing his fucking best thanks to his fucking mom. You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't be this difficult if you never thought that you had the power to withhold her baby from her. Like that shit is really blowing my fucking brains out. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. Like again, we're not talking about an endangerment situation. We're just talking about a selfish, self-centered bitch that his mom said, "Look, I really don't want my baby eating chicken nuggets." As simple as that. As simple, all the fucking fruit and snacks you be having. She don't want her baby to eat a fucking chicken nugget, bro.
But that's
It
just
should
go to
not.
show. It just go to show how nasty and how vile she is. Because once again, when he was in y'all custody, she ain't have to know if that motherfucking baby was eating chicken nuggets. And I'm not saying that she should have gave it to him, after the mom said that she didn't want him to have it. But once again, when he's in y'all custody, she don't know what the fuck he eating. Oh yeah, he ain't had no chicken nuggets. He had some grilled chicken and veggies. And that motherfucker over there chicken nugget it up. You ain't have to know.
But
She
she
ain't
gotta
have to
have.
know.
she need content. She need content. So she had to make a mess. She had to make a fool. And and again, because she's such a big bully, she didn't think that girl was gonna come as hard as she came, and she came, baby. She came swinging full throttle on that ass. She came. Huh, I fucking love Alyssa.
And
Shout
that's
out to
because so
Alyssa.
many, and that's because we have watched so many of these big grown idiots cower, put their head in between their ass, and tuck their head in between their ass and run away. Uh-oh, big bad Maybe coming. Let me run away. Like Big Bad Wolf is on the way. Hey OG. Hey
Hey, my
love. Hey,
April Boo.
hey to everybody who else just came in, guys. Please hit that button. And I know the notifications on YouTube is acting up, guys. So because sometimes I get notifications the next day that somebody has been live, guys. So I know hopefully they're working on it. But just make sure maybe unsubscribe. I mean, not unsubscribe. Don't do that. Maybe take your notification off and put it back on, or make sure that your app is updated also, guys. Because sometimes maybe that could be it too. Hey
Mm-hmm.
Tyra, hey everyone that just came in. Like we have watched so many of these big dumb people just run away and let
And
her
let
get
her
the upper
win.
hand and let her tell
Mm-hmm.
her story. And they they don't care for their story to be told, or they just over it. They just over the verbal abuse, the whatever, the mental abuse, the manipulation and shit, and they just go away. It's never to be seen again. But Alyssa put her fucking foot down. And once again, guys, I don't know. We are two of her biggest cheerleaders over here, guys. And we don't
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
we don't want to see Jaden. I mean, we don't want to see Junior. We don't want to be in his life. We don't want to buy him gifts. But shit, we don't want to do none of that. We just in support of this young girl having her fucking baby.
And just I love to see young moms fight for their children. You know what I'm saying? Not only
Mm-hmm.
that, like even she was trying to take the credit for that girl getting her nursing degree or whatever like that. Like I told her to do that. Yeah, I told her to go through like she takes credit from everybody and try to flip it on herself. It's so fucking disgusting. I'm just so proud of her for Jay, because she at a point she was thinking about giving up. She was thinking, cause May is that fucking annoying, bro. She can be that fucking annoying. That baby was lost at one point. I'm sure she felt confused. Like, where's all of this coming from? How is this possibly even happening right now? We dropping the link
Mm-hmm.
in the comments for anybody that want to come up and get anything off y'all chest. You don't have to cam up. You just got to show us in the back so we don't have no discrepancies and no problems, honey. Because we need our page, okay? We can't
Right,
afford to
because we
lose
don't need
it.
nobody coming up here to show they dingling.
Yes, please and thank you. But yeah, like the fact that that baby, like she said, she had to sit with herself. God set her down. These things happen to her for a reason, so she can reflect. And she admitted to her wrongdoing. We didn't need you to tell us, May. She told us her wrongdoing. Something you could never
Mm-hmm.
fucking do. Something you will never fucking do. You sat up there, you replayed my motherfucking live, talking about what y'all want to know. Okay, I jaywalked the street. I drove fast. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Say you was looking at that boy when he was 14 and you fell in love with him when he was 15, bitch. That's what I want
Mm-hmm.
you to say. I was wrong. I was wrong for fucking with that fucking 15-year-old. I had no fucking business fucking with Ivan, and I had a hand in on raising him or bringing him up. The fuck? Say you was wrong for still allowing everybody. Your daughter came to you and said, Mama, such and such happened with such and such was looking at me this way, and you still kept them people in her fucking life. How about the fact, because this was new to me, that you was leaving your daughter with your fucking predatory father? Okay, that you claim to, I didn't know he was sober. When he was sober, he didn't do it. A fucking predator is a predator, bitch. They always gonna be a fucking predator. Okay.
No, no, y'all. I'm about to come around with the how they do on Sunday with the donation bucket. My twin taking y'all to motherfucking church here. Hold on, say that shit,
No,
twin.
because bitch, you're not gonna come on here and act, it's the plan in our face for me, because bitch, ain't nobody fucking stupid. Talking about some purple. Come on, come in my real life and see how I live daily, bitch. You can't fool me with your pretend life that you have today, bitch. I'm not fuck this life. This life don't fucking count, because it ain't built off nothing but lies and bullshit. shit. Let's talk
Oh,
about what you really fucking did to people. You want to sit up here and talk about what Chanel did and how she was scamming people in the back. I mean, back in the days, bitch, I guarantee you had a hand in on that. How the fuck did Chanel get the people that work for you and your shop information, bitch, when they gotta give you that information? What you not gonna do is come on this app and play in motherfucking people face. That's why you can't get the forgiveness that other people get. Because guess what? Ivan came on here and took accountability, bitch. Even fucking Tati done came on here and took accountability. Okay? Motherfucking Alyssa came on here and took accountability. Chanel done came on here and took, everybody come on here and to be the fucking adult that they is, because guess what? They understood they fucked up ways. They understood where they went wrong at. And when you understand those things, there's no problem with admitting, man, I was fucking wrong, bro. I fucked up right here. I shouldn't have did this. Not these dry ass, fake ass accountability moments that you be having. Yeah, who was perfect? I fucked up in the past. Yeah, I fucked up in the past. Okay, I fucked up. No, bitch, it's not that simple with you. You were a fucking predator. Okay? Whether you didn't know better or knew better or whatever the fuck the case, you knew it happened to you, so why turn around and do it to somebody else? Your excuse for fucking with Ivan is the fact that you've been dealing with older men all your life. Now I might as well fuck with a younger guy. Stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. None of them babies made it through that motherfucking canal, bitch, because it was out of fucking God's fucking grace, bitch. You was wrong for fucking with that man and leading him on all these years for your own selfish fucking reasons. Take some real fucking accountability for your fucking life, and maybe you'll find some grace. Them disgusting motherfuckers in your comments. I'm reading her comments last night, and people in that time out. So let me know how much it costs, because that baby deserves to be with y'all. He should be with y'all full time. You sick, twisted motherfuckers, you over there,
well, what happened
Lady
the first
J.
time? Well, what happened the first time when she sat there in August and she was getting up the donations for the lawyer? What happened? She used y'all money to go fly around and go be with Shay and to go
She said that was Jay. She collected that for Jaden. She collected that for Jaden. So where did the money go then, May?
Where did it
Where's the
go to?
money?
Because you said the other night you said, what do he need a lawyer for? The other night you clearly got up here and said, what do he need a lawyer for? Because all he needs to go up there and say is I agree or I don't agree to the terms that have been presented before me. So you said that. You said he don't need no lawyer. You said because all he's gonna go in there and say is that he agree or he don't agree to whatever terms they come up with. So you say he don't need a lawyer. So why now? Why now does she need a lawyer? Go ahead. These people, let me tell you something. You can't tell these fools what to do with their money. Go ahead, because you get her money. She gonna go. All she gonna do is take another trip to West Bubble Fuck and spread that shit that she already got. All she gonna do is eat up y'all money, wipe her ass with it, and in a couple of months y'all gonna be back on the other side where she gonna tell you she ain't asked for it. Y'all gave it freely and y'all could kiss her ass.
Right. She's so fucking, she just annoys me because the sympathy and empathy that she wants from people that ain't kissing her ass like a Lady J and a Cat and all them creepy motherfuckers, because they're creepy as fuck. Because for y'all to sit up there just listening to Lady J sit there with that white lie, like you could have simply said, okay, I probably did say that. A legal team. Instead, you want to go fucking toe to toe with a motherfucker. Like, I didn't say that. Why would I say legal team, bitch? Because you said it. That's how quick they fucking lie. I was like, you know what? I see why they fucking friends. I see why she sit up there and get along with this slow ass bitch. Because I don't even know what you call that, because it's not like you get it. I guess it's fan behavior. That's what we can call it, fan behavior. I don't want to disappoint the person that I've been watching all this time, and now I finally got the chance to sit up here with her and control the live, and I get to add people up here. Like, you goofy, overgrown, ugly bitch. Want to lie and say that ain't no fucking filter, bitch? That's an AI picture, bitch. It ain't even a filter. It's an AI picture, bitch, of you.
Ooh, 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 evil twin, evil twin. God damn, we evil then. Go
I
ahead,
hate
bitch.
them bitches,
Tell
bro.
them,
And
bitch.
hate is such a
Tell them.
strong word, but I fucking hate the way they move and think. Like, I'm glad that fucking Lady J daughter grown now. Like, you sound pathetic. Sticking up for this bitch. Ain't nothing to stick up for because the bitch won't take no fucking accountability. You done, even Lady J, you done set up there and basically disregarded her fucking daughter. Cause them feelings was real. You know that girl was manipulated to get back on here and lie for her mama. Cause she needed her fucking mama. She
Mm-hmm.
needed her
Mm-hmm.
mama. So now she gotta suppress her real true fucking feelings yet again and say she lied and it was wrong and none of that really happened. Or now she lying on other innocent motherfuckers. Or not even lying on
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers. The fact that her mama put her in those uncomfortable ass predicaments. How about the fuck that?
And that's why Tati is staying far away from this fucking internet. I think that Tati has had enough. She's had enough of being embarrassed. She's had enough of being used as this pawn. She's had enough of being turned into this big ass liar. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not saying that there are some things that Tati have not embellished on her fucking own. But we also know that there were times when Tati came up here speaking her true heart, her true self. She came up here really saying
Mm-hmm.
her feelings, and she's been told to turn it around because she needed help financially. So because you need me to help you financially, and you are depending on me, and you also have said something that takes away from the money that can go to us, right? That can go to us. I need you to get up here and tell these people that you lied. I need you to get up here and tell these people that you were upset. I need you to get up here and tell these people that that man sent you this or that man asked you this or whatever. When you were just grandstanding for this man a couple of months that he was your dad and that he was done wrong and he was mistreated and you had a lot of CPS and everything else and say that you that they weren't sleeping in the same bed and there was nothing going on. This was like you've been manipulated your whole fucking life.
Mm-hmm. Your whole life. And it's sad. It's sad. That's why I said her real wake up call is gonna be the day that Jaden really break them chains as well, which is slowly happening as we can see. You know what I'm saying? Too bad we won't never get his side of the story because I understand that. But he's definitely breaking away. He's definitely breaking away. Cause to let him I hope he continue to get strong individual young women in his life that know how to fight back because that bitch ain't nothing to play with. On my soul, that bitch ain't nothing to play with. Then she so selfishly, y'all, she selfishly said, yeah, I want my kids to have a bunch of kids. Like, bitch, is they mentally ready for that? Like, get them a chance to grow. Get them a chance to do right by the ones they got right now. Let them figure their fucking life out. But selfishly, you want all these fucking grandkids. Like, chill out.
Mm-hmm,
Let them
mm-hmm.
fucking figure out life. You know what I'm saying? Like you not it's put that you don't these are the wants and wishes you want for them instead of success, good traveling, diversity, like just seeing the world first. Things of that nature. Instead, you want to live through your missing pieces in your life through your fucking kids. That's
So that
fucking
you'll never be
disturbing.
alone. So that you'll never be alone.
You want your
And
kid. You already planning out for your grandchildren to take care of your old ass when you get in old age. Like, bitch, get your life together.
thank you. Thank you.
Get your fucking life together. Fix your fucking soul, bro. Like, she just really, really does it for me, y'all. Because again, I've been a broken soul before. I dug myself up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to
Mm-hmm.
be done dirty, to be used, to be manipulated. To be manipulated is the most devastating thing when you think somebody is there supposedly loving you, caring,
Mm-hmm.
supposed to care about you, supposed to have your best interests at heart, but whole time they plan on your mental, bro, and they
Mm-hmm.
using
Mm-hmm.
you. What Alyssa said when I say she wrapped that shit up and spoke that shit down to the motherfucking T in that text
Mm-hmm.
message, baby, she said
Mm-hmm.
that shit. She said, bitch, God set me down and had me realize what the fuck I was doing wrong. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know you don't know the young lady that I am today because the lady you knew you was able to manipulate and abuse. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know
Mm-hmm.
who I am today. Thank God she got
Mm-hmm.
the fuck away from you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, because that's exactly what her daughter is battling with. She cannot break free because she know that's her only fucking cushion to fall back on.
What I would say is that this lane of financial independent that that Tati is, embarking on. I do believe that Tati can do it, and I believe she will do it. And I hope that she just
Hmm.
stays strong and she continue to go the course of getting far away from her mom. Because unfortunately, sometimes family can be our biggest fucking downfall, and they can be our
Oh my
biggest fucking
God.
haters.
Very much so. Very much. And her situation prove it. It shows it. It shows it through and through. And I see that for
Mm-hmm.
Tati. Because once again, as we all know from what we've been witnessing, as long as we've been watching, this is the longest Tati ever held a job down, y'all. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm very
Mm-hmm.
fucking proud of her for that. I salute her for that. Like kudos to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this something Tati been yearning for and been wanting for herself. Tati been crying for this. She been wanting this. She just had to find her way and find her fight because it takes a fight. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that sparks something inside of Kat as well. Because we have to find our fight. We have to find our groove. As stressful as it is, as hard as it is to get up every day and to go into somebody's establishment and clock in, and as tired as you fucking be when you get off of work and still have energy for your baby and get your baby life and just to go to sleep and start all over and do it all over again. That's a major fucking fight that people battle with every fucking day of their life. But when you know you gotta get it done, you just do what the fuck it is you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I want better for me. I don't want to have to keep depending on this fucking lady. I want to have my own fucking thoughts and my own fucking freedom of fucking speech. You know what I'm saying? From what I've
Yes,
been
yes.
suppressing. I want to be
Yes.
fucking free. I
Mm.
salute fucking Tati. I'm so fucking proud of her for keeping going. Like keep it up. You know what I'm saying? She might have a little slip ups here and there, but that baby battling a lot of fucking demons on the inside because the one motherfucker that was supposed to have her back and take care of her failed her tremendously. Tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having family and nobody to really lean on. That shit hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Mm-hmm.
friends like that. I feel for them because I have an abundance of family. I love my fucking
Mm-hmm.
family. I fucking
Mm-hmm.
love them. I love them because they don't let me just fall on my motherfucking head and stay there. They speak life
Mm-hmm.
into me. That's where I get it from. I didn't turn out this way because I didn't have the right fucking love or the right people around me. That's another
Right.
thing. We gotta surround ourselves with the right fucking people. And May always snatching good people out of everybody fucking life. Look how long she withheld Ivan from his fucking family because she didn't want to be
Mm-hmm.
judged because she didn't want
Mm-hmm.
to feel the truth of their fucking relationship. Because what you doing with this old ass white lady? No offense.
Even with making even with making Kat feel like she could not, and she had to pick a side between her and Ivan. From what we saw, Kat and Ivan always had a decent relationship. From what we saw, Ivan was a very pivotal and important part of those girls' lives. He took those
Hmm.
girls places. He did things with those girls. He took them to school in the morning. Like he was an uncle. He was a very active uncle. And he made it seem as if it had to be him or her, and she picked
She
a
did that.
side.
She did that
Now
with
look, you don't
Tati. She
have
did that
that.
with
Yeah.
Jada. She did that with Brand. She did that with all them to snatch them all away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. That's some evil shit to do. That's
Mm-hmm.
evil as fuck. I'm not gonna allow
Mm-hmm.
my kids to build a bond with somebody and snatch them away from them because of my own personal feelings.
Nope. Nope.
I
Nope.
would never fucking do that, bro. I could fall out with a friend today, and again, that's not always safe, and I get that. But I would pray that the person wouldn't harm my kid, like the love you have for my kids, like keep that. I want my
But
kids to
it's
have
different
abundance of
because of the people that you put in your life, right? Don't get it twisted. Friends can grow apart, right? But once again,
facts.
you're just not allowing anybody into your life and just calling anybody your friends. So when you're making these people your friends and sometimes they become your family, you guys can end up growing apart because of just whatever, right? But you pick them for a certain reason, and you know that these people who you picked inside your life, you know that they're not gonna, you know, they're just not gonna see your kids in harm's way and not help. They're not gonna misadvise your children and things like that. So I've always been the type, if me and my sister, somebody go through something, I'm not the type to tell my son, like, oh, don't talk to your aunt. Nah, y'all relationship is totally different from our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all relationship is totally different. They ain't try to unalive me. They ain't try to put me in jail. They ain't try to get you taken away from me. It was some me and them. Maybe we not seeing eye to eye at the moment, but your relationship with them is not our relationship. So maintain that. Go ahead, talk to your auntie, talk to your cousins. Don't think that because adults are having issues that you have to sit back and pick a side. That's not your thing.
Exactly. That's not your fight.
Right.
That's not your battle. The one consistent man that Jaden had in his life, you made him choose.
Right.
You made him
Right.
choose. You wild as hell. You selfish as fuck. You go from he was a stepdad to he was the homie. He was
But
a
you had the
homie. He
homie
was
popping
a
bumps on
stepdad.
your daughter ass though.
Right.
But you had the homie popping bumps on your daughter ass though.
Right, because that's the type of creeper you are. That's the type of bitch you are. You think about shit like that just to have leverage over somebody's head. Like when
And
I
I'm
say that bitch
sorry, people
wicked.
can say, I'm sorry, twin. People can say like, oh, because this side is gonna forever be judged. Connie is forever gonna be judged. Tibby's gonna be forever be judged. We're gonna forever be judged. The viewers on this side are gonna forever be judged for the stance that we have taken. But once again, I need people to really remember, and I'm gonna continue to call out her past because our past is what makes us, right? And it takes a different kind of person to conspire to have someone unalive. It takes a different type of evil to do that, right? So I'm gonna continue to point that out. We are not dealing with the same minded person. We are dealing with a different type of evil. We are dealing with the type of
Mm-hmm.
evil that wanted someone that wanted someone to not be on this earth and it did no longer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Amen.
no that yeah, we're dealing with the difference. We're dealing with the person who took a youth, a young black male's life. They took a youth's life by having sexual relations with him. Like this is a different type of person. I don't give a fuck what no bitch say that sit on that side. I don't give a fuck how y'all bitches look at me because if you look at her like she's something, bitch, we could never sit together. We could never break bread together. We could never have a drink together. Okay, so I don't give a fuck how y'all look at us. Y'all can look at us as the evilest bitches that walk this motherfucking earth. Okay, but like I said, none of my past transgressions involve me having any kind of sexual relations with anyone that was a minor. You understand? With anyone that was a younger fucking adult. None of my past transgressions, none of your past transgressions, none of Connie's past transgressions. You understand? None of that shows like, oh, we conspired. We were charged. Let me say charged, right? None of Tibby's
Mm-hmm.
past transgressions shows that we were charged physically with trying
Where the
to
why it go low? Oh, okay, there you go. Say something,
yeah, because
twin.
my phone had cut out. Somebody was calling. Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had got a call and I had to end it. None of our past transgressions show that we have tried to unalive or had a person or have sex with anyone that was a minor. So this is a different type of evil, and I need people to really fucking open their eyes and really think about that. It's never gonna be no getting to her. It's never gonna be no rationalizing with this type of evil. She is a different. She has a different chemical imbalance going on in that head to have done some of the shit that she have done. And I don't give a fuck if she never does it again. She did it, and she's gonna forever wear that motherfucking jacket.
Forever. She thinks she cheated life bypassing this because people ain't put the charges up against her. But I promise you, her judgment day is coming, and it's already here. Her karma is smacking her in her face because you will never sleep peacefully. As much as you like to lie and say your real life is so peaceful and you have a normal real life, no, you don't. You're miserable. You're miserable as fuck, and it shows daily. I don't care how much you come on here and pretend that you're okay and that you're miserable as fuck. The icing on the motherfucking cake was your grandson. That was because that was your peace. Remember, her grandkids is her peace. That's what bring her joy. So the fact that your bloodline
Mm-hmm.
was snatched right from up under you because of your actions, I don't. You can
Mm-hmm.
till you turn blue in the face, say that it ain't your fault and you ain't did nothing wrong. When yet you was on here yesterday threatening a fucking girl life. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
I don't
you.
give a fuck how much you try to convince the fucking goofy motherfuckers you got sitting over there with you. And that's another thing. Let's talk about how they are a bit ashamed to even sit with her sometimes. They support her because they feel sorry for her for some odd reason because they strange and weird too. But you saw what fucking Lady J did. She knew not to get up on that panel while she was degrading that girl and her being a mother. But she was in the comments. Wasn't she in the comments saying she was a bitter baby mama or some shit?
I'm not too sure. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't
Okay,
on there.
I'm not sure either, but the fact that you wasn't up there doing that part, Lady J know when to shut the fuck up and when to bow the fuck out. Because she try to uphold her image, but your image is tainted because look at who you sit with. Look at who you support. Look at who you support. Ain't nothing nice, fucking lady. The niceness that she does is an act. It's a fucking act.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yes, yes, yes.
trickery. Like, no. It ain't nothing real. That shit is not fucking real. Even when she come up here with them crocodile ass tears, that shit is not real. It's because she went when Maybay cry, it's a cry out for please believe me. Please believe me, y'all. Y'all please believe me.
And she don't give a fuck that people believe her. No. Her cry is that Connie's sitting over there with 500, 600, 700, sometimes 850 people on her fucking live, and May sitting over there with 150, just barely hitting 200. That's her cry because it's hurting her motherfucking pockets. That bitch don't give a fuck about, she don't give a fuck if the people who sit with a believer. As long as they don't get up there and say nay to her during the motherfucking lives. All she give a fuck is that motherfucking green keep coming in the way it was coming in.
That's a fact. It was her saying she was so mad. Oh, she was so mad. She was so mad at Alyssa, baby. She was like, just don't fucking text me no more. Don't fucking talk to me. You know? Let me tell y'all something. The way we make that lady, the way we trigger her, the way we trigger her with her own fucking truths, bro. This is just what it is. And she love to say that we don't be in her life, baby. We don't have to be in your life to see your character play out on this fucking app because you show your true colors every fucking time, bro. You never feel us. You never me
So,
and all
so
me and
hold on.
twins
But if
thought.
you're lying to us, right, Twin? Can I just say this? If you're lying to us, right? Because when you come up here and you talk to your supporters, you're supposed to be giving them your true self. That's what you claim you're giving them. You claim you're being authentic, right? So if you're coming up here and you're lying to us, and I'm just telling y'all what I want to know, sometime I may say something just to see how far it's gonna go. If you're doing that to us, who you really fooling? Cause bitch, because we don't believe you. So who you really getting over on? You're getting over on the people who sitting over there supporting you.
Supporting you, stupid. Like, and she love to say, "This ain't for you. This ain't about y'all. I'm not talking about my supporters." Well, hello, hello.
I
What
mean,
the
I'm just
fuck?
saying. I'm just saying because we don't believe you.
We don't believe you, bitch. So what the fuck? It don't matter.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
It
you.
don't matter to us. Let me tell you, it don't matter to us because baby, we know what we dealing with. We dealing with a very, very demonic spirit. Like the demonic
Mm-hmm.
spirit has taken over her. I don't think there's no way out of that. Maybe on her
Mm-hmm.
deathbed, she'll apologize and admit all her things. You know what I'm saying? But as
Mm-hmm.
long as she can walk and breathe and move around, oh baby, that baby gonna lie to the bitter end. That baby gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie. to the bitter fucking end. I was just sitting up there listening to her just continue to laugh. And then y'all see when she lies, she make these lavish stories on how she lied. Like when she trying to make it make sense, right? And it never
Mm-hmm.
do. You literally get a fucking brain fart when she get to talking and trying to explain something. I laugh at
Mm-hmm.
Connie every fucking time because she be like, okay, now wait a minute. Connie be like,
Yep.
hold on, wait a minute,
Yep.
because you just said, so if you said this about this, how, and then she talking about some, yeah, Connie can't take me, that's why she playing her music, she trying to get me copyright. Girl, ain't nobody thinking about copywriting you, don't no fucking body care. Connie still play your fucking live with your dumbass music playing, like,
Dennis Kimbo,
goofy.
dumbass. Dennis Kimbo. Dennis Kimbo, oh stupid lead paint eating ass. Cause you can't tell me that a lot of them that sit over there in the comments and some that come up on that panel that don't sit in their bathroom eating lead paint chips off the motherfucking wall, okay? Because
No, my
Kimbo,
soul.
then Kimbo, oh yeah, no, cause Connie said, that they'll ask her to take the music out and she'll take it, but shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. You may know this shit.
She know all this shit. Just like she was playing like she ain't know how to work TikTok. Y'all was you and Ivan was selling shit on TikTok. Like, what is you talking about? Bitch, you know how to work TikTok. You know how that shit go. Shut up.
She know how to work all these apps when it's time to throw her fucking nasty ass up there.
That part. That part. Now
She know
motherfucker
these
showing.
fucking apps.
Now you done got caught the fuck up. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you, I'm a retired liar. Bitch, I know a liar when I see one. You hear me? I
Say
know
that
a
shit,
liar when I
bitch.
I know a liar when I see one. That motherfucker hesitate every motherfucking time. She play dumb. She don't know nothing. Yet she want to convince the world that come to me for help because I know everything. Do you either know it or you don't? Talking about I was mentoring people on Facebook, not YouTube. Bitch, it's a
I wasn't
social
no
app.
expert. I wasn't
I
no
was
expert. But you, when you got up here and you was proclaiming to be an expert, they get their motherfucking money though, bitch.
exactly that part. Fuck it,
Hmm.
right, 750. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. I feel so fucking bad because when I say nobody, no, I can't even, and I wouldn't even put Teron in that because again, Teron was already doing social media and had his own fucking connections, and Teron blew himself up. The fact that Kat been under her ass all these fucking years and Kat ain't took off in this shit. Her fucking
Mm-hmm.
mentorship was a scam. Point blank, period. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
has grew. Not even the motherfuckers that supported her to the bitter fucking end has their platforms grew. None
Yep.
of them.
Yep. Yep.
Then the whole fucking dark side, y'all see how miserable they is because all they do is sit up there and be angry. They so fucking angry and mad. They don't know how to handle themselves or control themselves because they're choosing to sit with this fucking predator and they get upset when people let them know about themselves. Lady J was so motherfucking mad somebody told her, you going to hell for sitting with her.
Oh
Lady J
shit.
said, Lady J said, how am I going to go to hell? That's not my life. That's her life. No, bitch. No. Go on and hold her hand. Hold her hand to the end, bitch. For real. For real. Face says. You bitches. Then they try to act like they having fun. They so fucking boring and miserable over there. They so fucking boring and fucking miserable. The fact that Kat gotta pay for May to come and see her. That's fucked up, bro. These people, if you don't go and see or support nobody, you better support the motherfuckers that's getting dragged because they sit with you. That's the least you can do for your
Mm-hmm.
fucking friends. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
instead, you wanna swindle them out of even more money. But let them tell it. I could do what I want to do. I could help her. I want to see May. You stupid motherfuckers.
Ooh. The twin, I love when you be getting your bag, baby.
Oh, they get on my fucking nerves, twin. You know they just drive me insane. Cause I just don't like. I don't like that people choose to stay unhealed. Let me say that. I'm not gonna say I don't like unhealed
Mm-hmm.
people because I know it's a battle. But I don't like for people to be to recognize they brokenness and continue to play on it. You know what I'm saying? And use it as a
Mhm.
weapon in this world against other people that's battling themselves. The people
Mhm.
that may have taken advantage of and manipulated and play with, like you, she literally plays with every fucking body mental. That is so fucked up, bro.
Mhm.
And her
Mhm.
punishment is coming. It's coming. Cause that's the one thing that God don't play about is you playing with his people. You
Mhm.
playing with them. You playing on people top, and then you play with God himself.
Oh, ooh,
Cause
say
you
that
don't
shit.
fear him. If you feared him, you wouldn't treat people the way you treat people. Your actions wouldn't be what your actions are. At the end of the day, nobody is perfect. Look at my dirty mouth right now. My dirty mouth right now and how I'm coming at her, right? But
Mhm.
the fact
Mhm.
that I can admit that. I can admit that.
Mhm.
But she don't deserve no fucking grace, yo. And I've given May grace in the beginning. I tried
You
with
have.
May.
You have. You definitely have.
I tried with her, like I tried with that fucking lady, but that lady don't want, like she said, she don't want to admit that she's wrong, and that's your biggest fail in life. I promise you, that shit gonna eat you up in the end. That shit gonna eat you up in the
Mhm.
end. Nothing good can come to somebody that don't want to realize they fucked up ways. Nothing
Mhm.
good. She said,
Mhm.
"This is just who I am. This is just who I am." That's not a fucking excuse. I hate when people say that because you can do better. You choosing not
Yep.
to. You're making
Yep.
a choice to not want to do better.
Yep.
Everybody you
Yep.
handle in your fucking life, you fumble them. Your wife don't mean
Mhm.
shit to you. You only sticking beside her because she's sticking beside you, and your bitch ass don't want to be left alone. But your wife don't mean shit to you. You bringing a man in her world. She's actually has fucking issues when it come to men. And you're talking about bringing a man in her world, even though she's basically confined to whatever it is you want, because that's just how much I guess she give a fuck about you or want to be with you, which is the stupidest shit in the world. But again, she deals with broken people, and when people are
Mhm.
broken, they're bound to fall for anything.
Oh.
And that's fucked up. I could never take advantage of somebody that I see struggling in life in general. I could never do that. Even when I was, that shit didn't sit right with me.
Yep.
Even when I had,
Yep.
because I've done it. I've done it.
Mhm. Yep.
Yo, that bitch gonna get what she got coming though. And she better hope she never run into me, baby, because I ain't gonna have no fucking remorse. I'm gonna have to repent.
Ooh. Ooh.
Simple as that.
Guys, I think I'm gonna let my twin have the closing words tonight because one, I'm sick, and for two, I love y'all. Just don't know how I'm over here smiling and how proud I am that my twin is in her bag tonight, bitch. So I want my twin to have the closing words tonight because this is what we do. I'm her sidekick tonight. Speak your shit, bitch.
Get it right. I believe she did move because them bedrooms, them rooms that she be in, baby, them rooms tiny as hell compared to her body.
Well, her head almost hitting the fucking ceiling. Right?
Right, her
Okay.
head off. I think she moved. I think she's definitely in something a bit smaller. And plus, again, I believe Whitney when Whitney speak, because Whitney, for the most part, she does come on here when we do get a chance to get her. She tells the truth. And Whitney she's not too much into kind of like trying to like fool us in no kind of way. So yeah, I believe they moved. And they paying all this extra rent for the old house plus they new crib. Um, but I guess my closing statement is, bitch, you gonna get what's coming to you. Simple. Ain't no grace. Maybe ain't no grace. Can't get the fuck off your ass and get to doing what's need to be done for them fucking children. It's not about you no more.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, you work for them
Mm-hmm.
kids now. Get off your ass and get the fucking doing what you gotta do for them kids. The same way a motherfucker been sheltering you all these fucking years, bitch, get it done for them babies. Get it done for them babies. Alyssa, I'm so fucking proud of you, mama. Keep doing what you're doing. Jaden, I'm proud of you too. Keep doing what you're doing as a father. I salute you. You are an awesome fucking dad. I will never make it about Maybay when it comes to your fatherhood, okay? She failed you. Simple as that. But you're doing an amazing job compared to what the fuck you came from. And I salute you. Proud of you, Tati. Keep doing your shit, Bookie Butt. And that's pretty
Right.
much all I got to say. Like, man, you're a piece of shit and you're gonna forever be a piece of shit. You're a piece of rotten fucking piece of shit. Bitch, shrivel up and you know what the fuck the rest it is.
In other words, use a dummy, bitch.
You's a
Look up,
dummy,
Queen.
bitch.
Say cheese.
Cheese! I love y'all.